Oh, we live? Oh, cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the MKU Season 8 Finals Cast for Division 1. We've got Divine Phoenix and World Friend Star, and I'm here joined with Teeples, who is going to give us all the keys to the game today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that means I need to do something else for 1 minute. So, the floor is yours.
All right. So, as you know, this is both teams. We'll get to how they will explain how they got here first. DVP is the defending champions of the Mario Kart Universal, and there was some people were kind of thinking that may have been a fluke, so they had something to prove, and they got back to the finals again. So they definitely proved that. They're looking for the back-to-back championships, which is no easy feat to do. And then WF is coming from a solid season. They finished second in Conference A, half a game behind DVP actually. And then they were able to beat Blizzard, who they had a close game with during the season, and then get a somewhat controversial win over JBZZ, but they got the job done, and they're looking to punch their first championship ever. So it should be a very good, exciting match here. For the keys to the game, for DVP, I believe they operate the best when they control the front and the back at the same time. So I feel for them, they need to do what I like to call Operation Sandwich and try to keep all of WF in the middle spots and then control the back for Shocks and then control the front couple of spots as well. For WF, I get the impression from playing them a lot. It's actually the team I play the most in league matches across both games. They tend to be very momentum based, and when they get hot, they're hot. So WF should be looking forward, looking to try to get a hot start and able to build off early momentum to try to make DVP have to make that comeback is ideal for WF in my opinion.
You
So
mentioned
yes.
you mentioned that you like the sandwich spots for DVP.
Yes.
What about WF? I feel like they may be perhaps a little more threatening, and so like perhaps different kind of styles. I don't know if
definitely
you have
could be different.
any
Pack play
opinion on that.
right, and with the fireballs, the boomerangs, and all that can add in the long run. That's going to benefit them more, especially with Sketch is going to be probably the most important player for DVP in this match, in my personal opinion. So it's interesting. We're going to get his POV. He is the guy who stays the most calm and tries to make sure where the shock situation is, and tries to control the good and make good shocks for his team. So that's going to be very important in my opinion. So Sketch is going to be playing a very important role in this match.
Any key players for WF you would say?
WF, obviously, when you get the names, you're going to think of Swift. And on the counter side for DVP at this point, you're going to be thinking Despair as the people that are going to be in the front. Despair has actually proven himself to be one of the best American players now. He's improved a lot.
Yeah, I
For
think he
him,
may have dropped a solid 130 in the semis.
yeah, he did not mess
Could
around there.
not get him out of the front whatsoever. I lived through it, so
Yeah, yeah,
impressive
he's
stuff.
improved a lot. Yeah, Swift has always been an incredible player as well. He's always been at the top, no matter where he's played. He's always been a threat. I think Mars is actually going to be very important for this because sometimes it feels like Mars can really do well, and other times it seems like he struggles a bit. And today's going to be a day where they're going to need everybody on their A game. I would say DVP is definitely the favorites going into this match. They did get a couple very convincing wins on WF during the season, both around 100 points. So then again, they did have Maxim at that time, but even since not having Maxim anymore, DVP has still gotten wins after wins. They had one hiccup on MT, that's about it. But that match in the grand scheme did not matter for anything. So when it actually counts, they've been able to still pull through very strong without Maxim, which some people thought they would maybe struggle without. So they've done a good job at holding that spot up.
So you got any predictions for today?
I am
This
going
is a
to
tough one. Tough
Yeah,
call.
it's a tough one. I am feeling the game 3 today. I am highly actually feeling the game 3 today. I'm going to say DVP is going to win 2-1 would be my prediction.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tough one on here. Like, I think both these teams, I think that DVP has the edge in the experience factor, but like, if I'm just measuring the lineups back and forth, I think it's very debatable that WF even has the stronger best unit. So it's going to be really
debatable for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I like DVP probably 2-1 like you. I think that they've kind of just been here before now. They've had a great success in the playoff era of MKU thus far, not dropping a game yet, I believe. And WF, had a kind of early exit last season. Throughout the middle of the season, we did not even expect them to even be here. Like, we all knew that they were a very solid team, of course, but to see them make the finals, get the upset over JB, that was very impressive. DVP upset over JBZZ in the semis last season, go on to 2-0 the finals. So perhaps we could see a for either team this season in the sense to sweep fun. Definitely plays out.
Yeah.
And I believe they're going to be using sketches, so we'll be watching.
Or switching back to the. Are we going back to the WF one now?
I think we're using sketches. So
sketches, okay.
Yeah, at least that is what my guy Mikkel has DM'd me. Mikkel, she guy, has some now. Said that sketches is fine. I think we'll have just game audio, hopefully. But he has some struggles, I know. With like the audio stuff.
If it's not just game audio.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're going to be waiting until about 07 to 08 for one player to get in the room. I think it may be Valor. I'm not sure. So
yeah,
we'll have a few more minutes before we get started.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. A lot of times Valor has not been able to play at the 2 p.m. matches. He's sat out quite a few of them the last 2 seasons, so maybe the France dinner factor might be playing a role here.
Yeah, I think Sketch does have all audio right now. So I'm going to question on that right now. Most people in the community just stream game audio only. It's crazy. But here we are with the finals cast, and we're kind of struggling on both ends right now to find one with just the game audio, so...
Imagine just streaming game audio in 2019, though.
I mean, it's like the most boring thing that you can do. It's like game audio only, just some hot facts. Will be great for getting you about a cap 10 to 20 viewers. You gotta market your brand, I suppose. But there is uses for it in situations such as this, where we want to cast the finals, because no matter the quality of gameplay whatsoever, I think not having the call for the cast is probably the most important thing for having us call the match, I suppose, because then there won't be any voices interrupting the cast, of course. So hopefully we'll be able to get this sorted out. Okay, I'm being told that it should be gone again. Okay, so right now I think it's no audio whatsoever, so perhaps if we can get some music, that would be maybe another solution. So you can see if we can get that working. But yeah, excited for the match. I'm sure everybody is right now. Have a nice 90 viewers already. We haven't even had any gameplay yet, so that's always exciting. In the chat, if you so please do so, like Jay Slater 720 has done with the JBZZ prediction. Or you can also just do DVP or WF, since they're actually playing. So yeah, who do you all want to win?
Another thing, even though we're watching the D1 finals here, there are some pretty good matches in my opinion in the lower divisions. D2 with SCBL should be a very interesting match. I'm sure some people are going to be checking that out too.
So yeah, okay. So as you all see, room's up right now, waiting on a few people to get in, of course. So
getting some pretty solid predictions here. Got a couple JBZZs in RK, a Ballsack kid.
A hashtag Zealous in here also. A Cudge win from Cudge. Thank you, Cudge. And BZ win also. Okay, I can hear everything now from the mic. Yeah, I can hear Dash very loudly saying Sketch is trash on the stream now, I believe. So maybe perhaps just some music would be nice. apparently he cannot separate the two. So I think the play is going to be to just use
WF.
Maybe not even that, but just music with with no game audio perhaps today. So if we can make that happen, I think that'd be the best solution.
Can't use WF then?
I don't know. They have like their overlay and everything, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's pretty sweaty.
Yeah.
I like sweat though.
I mean, it's sweaty in all the right ways if we're gonna be real.
Exactly.
Like, it's not. Shoals of Streetle sweaty. We're talking this overlay for the viewer experience, and respectable. Even though I would totally be sweaty enough to pick DS with 1 second left. With all, like, think about it. The other team can't even react to your pick, so like they don't even know what card to go. So if you're looking for some competitive edge and don't have any other plans, you know, you all could try that, I suppose, if you wanted to be really toxic, I suppose. But
yeah, maybe sneaking a land ship or two in there too.
Oh yeah, the land ship.
Yeah.
I've not seen any land ships in this game. I remember there's like one player from Japan that used land ship back in 8U. Freaking out over it, thinking he was like so awesome. But
yeah, no, the land ship, I love the land ship vehicle. It just looks so joke. So when you start behind it, you get like the jiggling cannons at the line.
Yeah, it's kind of hype. And then you just remember Bowser going off the glider in that one trailer with it.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, Bowser, why?
Yeah.
We all know that Bowser is Dad of the Year, but maybe not the best language-wise. So.
Yeah, that was a very awkward trailer.
That
got through.
That's why he got nerfed in Deluxe. That's why nobody uses him anymore. He got canceled. So poor Bowser, but can't say that he didn't deserve it. So
yeah, you can't just drop bombs like that.
Yeah, that is the situation we are in. But anyways, I think we'll see a Bowser today. I doubt it, but
no.
My mic is sussing apparently, so hopefully that can be
just
fixed.
yours or everybody's.
I don't know. It may just be like on my end, but I just replugged it in, so hopefully it's working just fine. Anyway, we now have 11 in the room waiting for, I believe. No, I see Valor's.
I see that there. Yeah, he's looking at the camera.
Linkos? No, he's there. Looking at the camera, ready to go.
Linkos is there.
When the Miis are sweaty, also.
Swift is there. Landfee's there.
We have Sticks on WF. Could be
DVP.
DVP, yeah.
Yeah, low key, you think it's DVP.
Dash, no, Dash is in.
Yeah, Dash is in. Roberto's in. Sketch is in. Slater's in. Is Neo in?
No, Neo's in. I see him. Trying to remember the lineups.
Then it might be a WF person. I might have mixed up. WF.
Somebody joined the room. I kind of recognize the me, but I don't. Okay. Oh yeah. That was the one. I was like, dude, who are we forgetting?
Making the grand entrance. He wants to come in as like the last guy and be like,
yeah, get those 5 coins. The 5 coin game, man. Like it's a thing. I promise you. Just the meta in 2022 is just nobody joins the room because they're trying to get in with the maximum coin count. So
yeah.
Every single MKU room. We'll have a bunch of people joining at 2 o'clock on the dot, and then like a bunch of people joining at 2:14, like 59 Eastern, like 59 seconds, just so, like no penalties are applied. So, yeah, could you imagine that?
It looks like WF got a lot of the spots after first, as they are going the vintage Wario Stadium pick, whereas
maybe
he's opting out for that.
So Sketch hosting also.
He is hosting, yeah. So
okay, well, I'm gonna hope that there's no hiccups, but
pretty big grind.
I'm going to, so it looks like, if anything, I guess WF is starting this match out by just simply challenging Sketch front, but unfortunately for them, they are not going to be able to get that. Actually, is Mars hosting match 1?
Oh, yeah,
I think Mars is, so.
That's weird. It should be DVP because they were the higher seed, but it's awkward, but we'll go with it. Whatever.
We'll go with it, I suppose. Like it doesn't necessarily matter too much until a Game 3 scenario, but
yeah. And Linkos pulling out the Mega Man amiibo as always.
You love to see it as a caster, also. You actually love to see it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off the match seeing a little bit of a traditional bagging as we see very frequently on this track. So right now, race 1, match 1, we're just trying to take out the scope of the match, see who is using what. I see Dash bringing out Rosalina. Daisy would be very upset with him right now, but you know, for the MKU finals, got to bring out the higher tier characters, of course. So
Yeah,
I guess
and
Dash may mean business today.
Yeah, it definitely means business. And unfortunately for Mars, he wasn't able to grab any items when he went back at the start. But we'll see
Yo,
if anyone's gonna
Mars
break
though,
here to try to
or
pull that
Sketch?
clutch shot. Oh yeah,
We
we're
are
watching Sketch.
Yeah,
my bad.
we are watching Sketch right now.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. Thank you for
we're just,
correcting that.
Yeah, we're just gonna see like DVP Sketch or something like appear like on the mini map, and then we're just gonna like be like, oh my gosh, who is it? Anyway, Sketch often uses golden early, not in the
think that's a
normal
good
golden
play.
spot, but like
Yeah,
you
I
know,
do
to get
think
the
that's a good
8 on
play.
deck and maybe chain and try to
Chain
get a
here,
shock,
and then
or
he might get another
okay,
star too.
Ooh, a little bit of a hiccup, but only going to be a small time loss.
Pulls a single shroom in his pocket, unfortunately.
Yeah,
He's
and
looking for
DVP,
another
we
star
see a
there.
lot of them in the pack right now. Despair with triple reds right now. Going to throw some ahead. We need to see who's in that boo also. So he's going to have to watch out for John right here. Very tough spot for Despair right there. Looks like DVP has all the middle. That could be potentially a top 3 for WF because we have not seen a lot of them this match. But, you know, Neo, Sketch both coming up with shrooms. We're going to see if Linkos can maybe hit a play over here. This shroom is
There's
going
a chance
to...
John's the Wario too.
Ooh,
Valor.
so Neo's going to have to watch out. Mars is going to secure the first. I think Sketch and Neo are going to pull into 2-3. So it's going to be an early not lead for... Well, I think it's a lead for WF, it looks like, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely a lead for WF.
Yeah, it looked
8 points or so.
It looked more even than I was expecting at first. I'll just say that. So
yeah, so we do have 2 Warios there. John
we may have to get the score bot wrong. Not sure we've done that so far. It looks like T may have it under control. Our so gracious stream host getting ready to hop in for finals. Update scores, perhaps. So a little bit of an early lead for WF. TM's coming in. Cinda and I actually did a study this season on what opponents like to pick, and we did confirm that outside of us, the most popular pick in Division 1 for this season was Twisted Mansion itself, so no surprise to see it here early. As for WF, you know, SA, pretty good track, starting with 145 perhaps, but DVP is going to get their second pick of the match. So
that's a good pick for DVP. You're going to bank on getting the shrooms in the upper middle spots. And
yes.
Yeah, as the comment about Twisted Mansion being very common, it definitely feels like you play it in every war, every lounge. There's a meme and arc where it's like imagine dodging TM, because when it's picked, it always
imagine dodging TM. You said it best.
Yeah,
it's always oh, hello. That's going to be a shroom in potentially second or third, but you know, Valor is also going to pull one also and get the draft, so he's going to pull into an early first, so it looks like, unless Sketch can kind of wiggle by him right here. It looks like he will, because he's going for the double.
Opted for the double.
Yeah, he's going to use that shroom just to get the early lead. I can't really fault him with that decision. Optimally, you want to have it for cuts later in the lap, but
yeah, no, I can't blame that either.
You got to secure the top dog for a little bit. It's so important in these wars. So
yeah, and you never know if Valor could have come up and draft trailed them or something.
Yeah, he's gonna have to watch out for the onslaught right now, though. You see that they got Riva's defense already. He has a horn right behind him, so you know Valor would love to get by him right now. I don't know if I like the decision to go right, because Wario may be outspeeding him. And great play from WF actually to split the paths up. Recognize that he's probably going to get only a single coin from the box, go different paths, and get the nice red hit. So good play for WF to take over the top 2. They have a horn in first, I believe, also.
They did and do have a horn in first, so that was a very good play by WF.
So, kind of how you would like to start for WF right now. Now, I think the key is here on TM, you know, very shock-heavy track. I'm not sure if people have been far enough back to actually pull it on this race, but maybe if somebody got it early lap 1, but this is a really close pack. I think everybody's just looking for their shrooms.
Yeah,
Dash has a plan right now.
Pull the shock here, or has it right now.
Looks like Roberto's going to barely miss WF with the snipe right there.
Dash is going in the plant wide. Sketch is able to recover from that bump.
Yeah, that was
make the shortcut.
Yeah, that was a good adjustment. Looks like DVP kind of taking the... Yeah, John's going to have to try to...
Ooh, that's going to be a...
Yeah, oh, I don't know why he threw it there, honestly.
That was actually very unfortunate. They do get the blue shell at least, though.
Ooh, and the bomb's going to come out and blow up at least 3 DVP members.
3 DVP. Oh, maybe even 4. Oh my gosh, that bomb was absolutely massive.
WF is looking like they could potentially top 6 this race. Oh my goodness, the back one's coming in. There is only DVP back here. That's going to be at least a bottom 5 for DVP, potentially a gigantic race for WF. And that's going to be 6 of the top 7. Roberto, the lone warrior, getting 4th. So
yeah, that's huge by Roberto to not get the top 6 Twitter post.
Yeah, avoid the Twitter post. Shout out to Roberto.
The Twitter post. Roberto deserves a shout out for that for sure. Yeah, that bomb though was insanity.
That bomb was disgusting.
Yeah, that was actually kind of gross, honestly.
Yeah, actually gross, dude. Like I knew it was gonna be elite. Like the best case scenario for DVP there, like from our perspective, that was gonna hit 2 of them and 1 of the other team, but it turned out that it was Neo who was the third person, and then maybe a 4th that couldn't get by.
Yeah, Dash was kind of caught up in a bit too, and that damage could have been halved as well. The green mishap didn't happen a couple turns before, so they definitely got punished for that misplay.
Yeah, I think John was maybe a little bit flustered. He had the green shells, perhaps maybe less coins than the rest of his team. He was all right really close to buy him, wanted to get rid of it at all costs, but it ended up just getting the piping job done.
Yeah,
RWS is picked on top of this, so if there's ever a time for WF to
stay hot early,
stay hot early and end a match before it can even begin, the time is now.
Yeah,
WF,
this race is actually extremely pinnacle to the war, even though it's race 3.
We have never seen WF take a tournament of I think just straight up. Well, not counting the EL tournament, they did win EL last season. But a tournament of MKU stature, we've not seen WF take a title before. So, what an opportunity they have right here to go up 1-0 potentially early. Like, not saying like the war's over after this one, but if they get another race like this one, it is going to be tough. It would be tough for like any Division 1 team to come back a gigantic deficit only after 3 races, no matter the opponent. So,
yeah, they're definitely trying to take advantage of getting hot early, and if they do, it's going to be a very uphill battle for DVP.
So, I noticed a DK in the back right now. I think Roberto has maybe done this a little bit before on RWS, so it is possible we see him just go hard for the shock right now, because at this point it's kind of like, well, WF's going to have the top spots, so they got to watch out. Dash going down to that red. No, he doesn't. Okay, so okay, there's another one. Blue is out.
Oh, he's still alive.
Dude, how's this man alive?
This man does not die. But yeah, I really like the play by Roberto from just the very start to try to go for the shock here.
Rosalina using gravitational pull on all these shells right now. No projectile is going to be hitting him today. And Dash is just doing amazing to stay up here right now. Taking out Mars also looked like, but it looks like Mars is able to recover. But still, that is actually so crucial right now when WF has top 3. Oh, the bomb comes out!
Oh, another bomb!
It's going to be huge, and Dash still survives it. But
these bombs, man, WF is not messing
around. The FR bombs, we all love to see them, but when you're watching them, at least. John's going to have triple reds. He's going to be able to get at least 1, but it looks like Linkos took out perhaps the others in the hit animation. Where are all these bombs?
Where are all these bombs?
John is going down,
and it gets the 2-piece.
There's another blue
again. Oh my gosh.
And there's so many DVP members back here. He may be able to get some greens in on Linkos, but he's going to have to watch out because all of his teammates are in front of him.
Yeah, I feel like the shock can happen by now.
He's going to get Linkos.
Don't pull the shock, which it is hard to pull here.
And this Wario is just going to be profiting, taking another lead. Sketch has no items to get ahead right now. Only going to be passing his teammates. And is that okay, Linkos did get last, but that's going to be a big race. Top 3, 7, 8 for WF. They are pushing momentum so hard right now.
Yeah, and they're not messing around right now. They're hungry.
Only 1 track pick also, but perhaps the one that meant the most.
Yeah, it's a really rough spot for DVP right now, but they're down 56 after 3, so it's not impossible, but they're going to need to do something really soon. As
this is looking tough. This is looking really tough right now for DVP.
Again, when WF
you don't become champions without some hardship at sometimes, some adversity. So
yeah, exactly.
Don't want to see DVP give up right now. Obviously, they've been here before. They've taken the title. If there's a team that can perhaps pull this one out in thin air, like why not DVP? But WF getting in the finals for, I believe, the first time, and showing that they do not want to miss the opportunity whatsoever. I think this may roll over to Desert, but I'm not sure. No, it's going to stay on RMP. So I need to.
I think I might be a bit ahead of you now.
No, that was just me choking high key.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to put it like that, but no, I clicked on MKC's thing just to see like the score update, and I keep forgetting to switch it back. But anyway, I am now back on Sketch's stream. A 56-point lead after only 3 from WF. They are currently on pace to drop a plus 224 if they could keep this momentum up. That's crazy. Anyway, though,
it won't happen. They won't keep
it won't happen. It won't happen. Like we're telling you now, but. On the lag trail coming out, he had 2 reds behind Lamphy.
Yeah, that's rough. Now Lamphy might be able to get a free run here.
Now, if DVP is unable to pull some shocks, this could be really, really tough, I think.
Yeah,
I
I do
think
think they're gonna
WF is in
need
bottom
to.
2 right now also. WF is actually controlling the sandwich spots, as you said earlier, right now, I think. So,
Yeah.
a tough spot for DVP because I believe that even if WF, perhaps we said that we think they may be better in the pack, they still would probably like to have the sandwich spots at the end of the day, too. DVP, perhaps. Like, they are very good when they have those spots right now, but we're going to have to see a lot of adjustment to see them get by, and it looks like so many of their teams going down right now. And
We saw Dash
Theo,
get taken down there.
okay, this red is just not hitting Theo. You hate to see it, but
Yeah,
he
you
has
really do,
protection.
honestly.
Yeah, he has protection. Oh my goodness,
Oh, that was just actually just unfortunate,
everything
honestly.
possible that is going
Is
wrong
just
for
not,
Sketch right
yeah,
now.
it's just
Going
not, it's
wrong.
just not having a good time
And
right now.
the fire's not going to reach Valor. They have so many top spots right now. I think John or Slater is like the only DVP member who's really up in top spots right now, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, they're gonna really need to get a shock here. This is gonna be another bad race.
I think it's Mars or Lamphy who is controlling. There is another blue. DVP has not been. Okay, the shock
There's
does
the
come
shock.
out.
Okay,
So
they do pull out the shock there, courtesy of
Despair
Rivero
and
Dash.
oh, he's gonna miss the box though. So Despair
Yeah,
does have some catch-up items, but this Waluigi is so far in front right now. I think Lamphy and Mars, and I don't know where Despair went.
Yeah, he might have got clapped low key.
Hopefully he didn't fail the cut for his sake, but Sketch is going to have 2 reds. I think he should hold them. First is looking like a lost cause right now.
Yeah,
The blue
first
comes
is
in at an
definitely a
awkward
lost
spot.
cause.
Maybe he can get Mars here. He's going to get hit by
Oh, he
Valor's
gets hit
trail
by
on the
Valor
line.
coming out of the cut, but he
But
does
he will
clap
get
Valor
Valor
in return. But that's still a net loss for sure.
I was thinking that there was some invincibility frames. A top 2, 4, 5, 7, 10 for WF. The pounding is not stopping right now. WF is looking so good right now, proving that semis win was perhaps not a fluke. And my gosh, have you seen a team so hot at the end of the season ever before?
Yeah, it reminds me of the LA Kings in the NHL in 2012. Although,
Yeah.
like, no one will get that.
Yeah,
So,
I got it. You that 8 seed that was down 3-0, I believe, in the first round.
Yeah.
Rookie with his NHL lore. You love to see it, don't you?
Yeah, I do, actually. I'm impressed.
I forget what year it was. I want to say like 2013 or something, or 2010. I don't know, though. But you know, the one thing that sucks about that whole LA Kings story is just the fact that it means that LA had to win because like they surely don't have enough, right?
Yeah, and to talk about the WF factor, I do think WF did not get enough credit. There was a bit of controversy over the Jeeps win about best of 1, best of 3, which, my personal opinion, best of 3 is always the most fair, but I do think it's kind of hard that people were just assuming WF would lose the next 2 if that was the case, as they actually did beat JBZZ both times in the season last season. They did lose in the season this season, though, but WF has had been able to keep up with JBZZ.
If there's been a
the
team,
only other team that has is HD as well. You two are the only 2 that have really usually pressured JBZZ in general.
Yeah, I mean, for us, I would say that it's like kind of random when we can even compete. Like sometimes they just blow us out. So JBZZ is a tough competition. Sometimes you can get those wins, but like it never comes easy.
But yeah, I just don't think WF's been given enough credit. So
yeah,
I thought I should give them a shout out there. He does.
Yeah,
get the off too.
I mean, I would love to see WF take or just capture their first major tournament win. I think that'd be a great story for everybody involved, really, except for DVP. But and maybe JBZZ at this point. But both those teams have had their opportunities. Have already won MKU in the past before, so we all like seeing new teams potentially win. But let's not get ahead of ourselves right now because there's no guarantee that WF gets they have a lead right now that's looking very, very good for them to win match 1, but anything goes in the 2 after. Remember, this is a best of 3, as we've been mentioning, the hot topic of the last week. So, dude, I really wish I could dodge fire like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, like goes popping off with those Mega Man skills. You love to see it.
Perfect item, perfect mentality. Still repping.
He's gonna get the stop plant to hit Mars there to
the top level.
Nice play. He's gonna get redded though, but he does at least land on the other side, so he doesn't.
Another blue's coming out. I'm curious to see how the front shifts right now. I see John is up there. Sorry, I need to keep saying. I need to say Slater more. He's just always John to me, dude. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I'll try my best though. Shock is coming in. A Waluigi dodges. That looks like a WF shock. Mars has a boo right now. That's not what you want to see for DVP right now. And Sketch not even guaranteed to pull something too great, but Triple Shrooms will be at least something useful. But you see so many WF people just climbing up right now. I think that's a bottom 3 for DVP. I do not know how Swift got hit there, but I guess that's justice for that fire flower earlier. But
And all the WF.
Mars
are
still
gonna
has his
have,
boo.
Yeah,
If he can
that's a-
jack that
if he can
star, like
jack
he
the
should go
star
for it.
and triple shrooms from one of DVP. That's actually gonna be.
Okay, he did not get
He
the
takes Slaters. That is
yeah,
actually gonna hurt.
did not
that.
get the star from Despair, but
He
it's
did
going to help a
Rob
decent amount.
Slater. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, and
that's rough.
Sketch is going to go down to bananas in 11th, and I think that was Neo,
Yeah,
so
that
maybe
was
some
it's
friendly
also
fire.
his teammate.
Bottom
Yeah,
2
you
for
hate to see
DVP.
it.
WF is.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind
Who
of shook
called
right
this?
now.
Who
I'm actually
called this,
shook.
dude? They are looking like the best team we've ever seen right now. Just no poor races right now.
Yeah, this is a very impressive showing. I would not want to be on the other.
Yeah, this
playing
this is looking about as good as I've seen from a finals performance. Since the SVC era, I suppose, has ended, like I don't think we've seen a level of dominance in like a tournament final like this, like perhaps in this entire game. So I know it's early, but
I am
this
shook.
is a
I'm not gonna lie.
102 point lead after like we're not even halfway in. The good news for DVP is
It is a 3.
well, it's not even just that, it's that they still have 7 races to go.
Yeah.
So it's not like
This would be the most impressive comeback in Mario Kart history if DVP can pull something out. They're really looking for that one.
I
pick.
think
They do
it- I
finally
think it
get
would
the
be.
bagging pick.
I think
So
it
we'll
would
see
be.
what happens here.
Okay. So yeah, we're back on Sketch's stream. Don't worry. I just keep watching the track selection on the other point of view for some reason. So these guys were in the same conference. So how did they stack up again? I think it was 1-1, but I'm not sure.
No, DVP actually had 2 very convincing wins over WF.
2 very
I believe,
convincing
like
wins.
A plus
Wow.
90 something and a plus 80 something. So
Holy. So was
WF is looking to pay that all back.
were they
in one
using
war right
a
now.
lineup of this caliber in that match? You think? WF. I don't remember exactly, but I think like I haven't
close
seen
to
like
it.
WF. Like I haven't seen WF like pull out like the straight up God squad, I suppose. Like they are doing in this match, I would say. I would say this is kind of the God squad for them right now. Maybe give or take 1 people. I know mentioned Flo earlier could perhaps be in the lineup.
Yeah, or the beast
Sketch.
after.
I mean, I probably would have just used my star honestly, but like, oh, and it gets booed on top of it. Oh, everything is going wrong for DVP. He's just willing to take all those reds because he wanted to hold on to that star, and then it just gets booed like that. That is rough. So, I'd say we know the drill. We know how Desert works. Linko's looking good right now, but
Yeah, but he's
kind of
not
grain
winning
of
the
salt
race.
factor. Yeah, I mean he could.
Dash in the back there.
I mean, what player is going to just run Desert and just not get like they just have there to be no blue and shock outside of me and Pyrex in that one FFA that we joked about. Okay, Sketch learning his lesson here, just going into the star. He should get a good pull here, I think. Maybe not the bananas he wanted, but Okay, Linko's looked like he got hit by something. Maybe
You see
some
Dash
reds.
filling up in the back. So
Oh, another red's
good
coming
shock
in.
and
So
play.
Sketch has 2 shrooms in first right now. Linko, okay, a blue is coming out. It was being held. That may be a relief for WF, if anything, because like a blue kind of just renders you useless on a desert. Yeah. Linko's kind of getting destroyed. The prophecy is being fulfilled. I mean, at this point, it's looking like DVP's race to lose unless the shock's in play. But we see.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think
what
the
I'm
shock's
worried
in play unless that Waluigi and
it
Last
could be
just pulled
no.
it.
WF may have it because. Okay, maybe not. Okay, because
I don't.
a
think
lot of
there's a shock in
DVP
play
went
right
into
now.
dodges. Does Roberto have a star in? Yeah, he does have a star in
Wow,
first.
that's actually hype.
And DVP,
No, there was the shock.
I think, did have it.
I think that's definitely.
Oh, but
DVP.
well, Laffy dodged in a bill, so he's gonna get.
I don't know.
Second.
That's kind of sus. I'm not sure who used that.
That could be just it's the end of desert. Let's try to dodge some people kind of shock.
Yeah,
but
just doing those in my time. I'm pretty sure that
think
shock was
slight
pulled like,
DVP.
later than expected too.
Ooh, 3 through 6 again negate a lot of the pop-off potential for DVP there. So
they do secure the top spot for the first time though, which is very important.
Yeah.
So now they can maybe try to capitalize on that and start building some momentum on their own.
Yeah, there's the theory that maybe perhaps starting in like a 40 to 42 race, like where you lose by 2 but you get first, is like arguably like better than like a tie, or where you don't have first, I guess. Even if it's like technically negative points, of course, depending on the scenario. But that's only gonna be a +4 for DVP. Their first winning race of the match, and there was not a like of the first 5, WF did not drop a single one by more, or like their worst race was a +6 up to this point. So
Yeah,
there's
and we are
still
seeing
a ton of work
run
to
up
do.
and slide pulled out. I'm guessing that did Roberto finish in one of the top 2 last race?
I think
Do you
he
recall?
did.
Yeah, because he usually goes.
I'm pretty sure. No, he definitely won because he had the star in first.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So they definitely go that for Roberto. He's very good at running. Unfortunately, they don't get the track pick, and WF does get the Shoals pick.
Are we gonna see the Streetle squad though?
I would assume so.
I mean, there's honestly not really much of a reason to risk it right now if you're WF also, but it looks like they kind of did, and since they got the pick, I think it will pay off for them. So, just just some food for thought. You're up 100. Don't necessarily need to change the vehicle in case it's disaster and it picks like a different track where it's bad.
Yeah, but they're just bringing out all the sweat today.
Yeah.
They want to make a statement here.
I mean, I think they've already achieved that. Even
Oh,
even if they lose, like,
they definitely have. But...
even if they drop this 2-1 or even 2-0, like, well, actually, if it's 2-0, they probably didn't make a statement. But
no,
like,
it's 2-0 that the statement would be the biggest choke of the century.
the statement negated. But I would say their win probability for match 1 is definitely looking
like
pretty good right now. I'd say probably 98 to 99. So starts like that are extremely rare. Sheck. Oh, I just tried to
shock here, and he does get it in pocket, which is actually massive.
Yeah.
So now I mean, I want more time.
I think that Mars probably knows what's up.
He'll probably know, but it might take an extra set or two.
Yeah. The other thing to worry about is like, the other thing to worry about is like, okay, like we're casting you right now, so hopefully like nobody's trying to stream snipe for him. But I mean, it's kind of like by his behavior right now. It's
I would say by now they probably know we either have.
They probably know what's up. And now DVP.
Yeah,
thing is, DVP like kind of needs perfection at this point.
Yeah.
So like,
you see Roberto get hit out of
okay,
first.
there's the shock.
We did have a lead change there. Despair does dodge in a high
There is
spot.
a blue. There is a blue. So.
Yeah, I think Despair might have had the dodge blue combo, the vintage Koopa Clan from MKU.
So we're going to pull into top a lot for DVP right now. They need to hold on to this. I'm glad that they get their shock off before anything happened, because holding is dangerous. This green is making me uncomfortable, but it just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that kind of blessing.
Them to use the shock like instantly after Roberto lost his lead.
Yeah, very random timing also. So
yeah, I was really.
I don't think they were expecting it. Hopefully WF didn't like dodge with it or anything, because we could be seeing a massacre at the end if that's the case. But I think DVP probably will be okay right now.
Yeah,
everybody's kind of making it. So
still
I want to say probably
change potentially
at least a top 3.
Do
at least
see a couple of reds coming. Yeah,
Theo
didn't seem to get into fourth.
Neo was up there also. Yeah. Dash getting last though. Off. So top 4.
Yeah, so Neo's able to. They do get the bottom 2, but that is definitely a good start for DVP. Now
step in the right direction.
They've officially stopped WF's momentum now completely, but
yeah,
they have to gain is very
82 and 5. If you repeat that race 5 times, you're still a -2 at the end. So that should just speak to the degree of like
the first dominance.
Yeah, I mean, there's no margin for error right now in this match. Kind of got to go with the nothing to lose mentality. Maybe an RPPS pick could be coming out. So no, okay, Mount Wario.
Roberto's one of the 2 bottom spots. So
yeah, you're right.
Not
you're right.
Throw that out here.
So I want to say a pretty critical pick, but in reality, they all kind of are at this point for DVP.
I'm just giving mad shoutouts to WF for picking wheelies. That's hype. I love to see that as an arcade
I hate wheelies, but like I love wheelies. It's like it's so bad, but like something about it is like kind of like cool, I guess.
It's honestly the meta, low key.
It's honestly the meta. It's the most predictable track in the game. Super skill based IMO, but nobody's gonna agree with me on that. So
I will die as an Excite Bike fan, and nobody can stop me from it.
Well, if you're such a big fan, maybe you should play the original game.
I actually have it on my Animal Crossing account.
On your Animal?
Yeah, on the GCN, you get the NES games on Animal Crossing, the first one.
Interesting. So this is what NES emulator was before Nintendo Switch Online, I guess. This is the Animal Crossing game. It's kind of hype. If I'm Sketch right now, I'm definitely trying to look at the coins more, because getting them early is how you can actually make your comebacks here.
Yeah, he's definitely going for the shock.
Like 3 is like, I know he's going for the shock, but like 5, like even at this point, it's a little unacceptable. So
yeah,
hopefully he can pick some up soon. No shock pull for Sketch.
He does
Mars
get
is
the bill
back.
pull too, which you really hate
Yeah,
to see in this situation.
You actually hate to see.
Yeah,
Now Mars, it may be worth noting that Mars may be a little bothered right now by Sketch's refusal to use that star right here, but he's going to go in. So
yeah,
I think they're going to. No, they are bottom 4 right now, so bottom 5. So shock pull is a must right now. Luckily for them,
War's
the odds.
over if they don't get shock here.
I mean, luckily for them, like the odds of getting it are like infinitely higher, except not anymore because VO pulled into the back, but like still triple odds right now. So WF has every top spot, so all the pressure is on DVP to pull the bolt right now, or else it is actually just over, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he's got to watch out for this trail.
Yeah, Valor's gonna try to
4 in lag trail. Valor's. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was actually
Oh,
Sketch.
that was kind of
Threading
groovy.
the needle.
Oh, okay. Gotta watch out. Neo's
Nice
gonna want to
moves
throw this
there
red,
by
but
Sketch.
Neo goes down.
Yeah, Neo does get clapped there, which you hate to see.
Yeah, there has to be a shock.
Yeah, Sketch knows that they need to get the top spot, so we try to cheese Mars from shrooming up there.
A little bit too late.
Yeah, a little late.
Been really nice on lap 2. The Bills coming in at the end. I think WF got a lot of top spots.
Yeah, WF had a good race there.
Yeah, top 3, 6. Like, I'm not calling that a dagger because, like, I think the dagger may have already happened, but if there's any doubt now, I think we may be starting to look
The wound was healing
towards.
just a little bit, but it just got stabbed and reopened now. So
well, I don't know if it got stabbed and reopened. I think that they healed him a little bit. Like, the chance of recovery was just never there to be only prolonging the inevitable. So I think it's technically not over yet because that was race 8, right?
Yeah,
So,
WF has a 100-point lead with 1 GP left.
Yeah, I mean, technically, DVP still could win this by 60 with perfection at the end, but definitely easier said than done.
Despair opting for that Donut Plains 3 over the Cheese Land. I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication or he's pulling out the high IQ big brain, which honestly I love personally.
Or just a high IQ like match 2, please kind of match. He's one of the 4 shortest tracks in the game, so
that's also an option.
DP3,
Cheese Land pick.
Big Blue, 64 Rainbow Road.
SNES Ghost Valley 2. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
Bro, Yoshi Falls though. Come on, Yoshi Falls better.
It's slightly longer though, by a few seconds.
It is slightly longer, but it's hyper. But Ghost Valley 2 is pretty sick. Also, can't complain about it. Dude, that's the one thing I kind of do miss about MKU is just the 2 short tracks in that game were actually super hype in my opinion. I really liked both of them.
Yeah, they were
especially in like a meta game where shock is so dominating, just like having like the minute-long tracks where like it's not like a guarantee technically. Because if you miss the set at 30, it's like
it's actually over.
Like you can still get it, but like good luck planning something. Good luck planning something. So
we're gonna see Linkos is gonna opt to be the guy. There's always a couple guys that have a 20-minute lead here.
It always seems to be him. I think Blue's out early. So, come on, Sketch, go ahead. You got your star in 3rd. Didn't you watch my video? You can just dodge in 3rd. You'll still get stars in 3rd. Didn't have to stop. Linko's going to be going down.
Unfortunately, gets the golden. It's not something he wants right now.
Wants a star right now. The bill is even better, actually. That was a little bit of a generous pull, but red's coming and ooh.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate red chill, and he gets hit in the cheese as well. And
and
the triple reds there.
So DVP may be in 2nd. Sketch has good items right now. Like, I guess it was. Like, I can't say if like not using the bill is the right play there because like the bill spot's broken obviously, but like that was kind of like
that boost sus,
a rough spot.
It's probably a teammate or they would. Yeah. Spare, so he opts to let him pass.
Yeah, I 100% would have tried to jack that bill if I was behind it on the other team. So
we don't see the shock in play yet, so Sketch will be able to do the bill strat. We do.
Hopefully didn't hit the spare there.
I'm assuming there's most likely a shock in play at that point.
Yeah, but it may not be DVPs. Oh, never mind. I guess commentator's curse right here. Sketch should be winning this for free now.
Unless a boo jacks the star.
Unless a boo jacks the star, but I think we're good now. So
now we're officially good.
Sketch's gonna be getting his free 15 right here. I guess it was the right play after all to hold that bill, not get too antsy. Maybe they had the shock already. And he just knew. Just wait, be patient. See Daisy again in a tough spot also. Maybe not a top spot, but a mid spot. So I think that's Dash right now. Rosa not working out, so going back to the other.
Yeah, so DVP does get the top 2, but WF does get the 3, 4, 5, and that is going to be a winning race for DVP. But
a good race for WF by can add. Winning race and good race not always the same thing. So Time is ticking right now.
Time is ticking indeed. The war could be over after this race, depending what happens here.
Yeah, I'm kind
As
of
the
bummed
lead
out,
goes
honestly,
behind.
that this first match was like kind of so bad. Like it was kind of hyped the first three because it's like, ooh, like or look what's good, but then it's like now it's kind of just a resident sleeper as a result. All the hype is early. They heard that the time is ticking right now and be going with TikTok clock race.
Yeah.
If there's any, I guess, positive looks for DP right now, they have been getting some winning races, so perhaps
that can transition, that momentum
can transition. Yeah, it's like, yep,
too.
yeah, guys, just chill out. We can do this. We got to just win two. I think we'll be fine. So 3 to go in this one. Not much else to be said, I suppose. But
yeah,
shout out to everybody
the
for
war
sticking
could
it out.
mathematically end after this race, so we'll see what happens here. WF does get the Grumble Volcano pick. I'm not sure if that's a bit of the CB genes from Linkos in there, or if WF's always been doing this before. I honestly can't remember, but
I'm not sure.
Actor could be playing a role in that.
The CB genes will always be there with Linkos. We all know it. So I can't really commentate. It's hard to say like what both teams want right now because
WF is just looking to get a few middle spots at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that works right now is desperation. So
yeah, you got to go all out, even if
risk taking.
Like, it doesn't matter if you lose by. It doesn't matter if you lose game 1 by 2 points or 200. You're still down 1-0, so you might as well just go balls to the wall. And if it doesn't work out and you lose by 150, then that doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter how much you lose by. Just a loss is a loss at this point.
Yeah.
So you may as well try to go all in.
So I believe
here is stopping with the plant here. You get a couple DVP, which is a
nice. Yeah, I love the grind.
Back.
Now, if there is like any good luck that DVP been getting this match, I would say that they have gotten a decent amount of blues so far. But it seems that WS just been like well equipped to be ready to handle them. So
yeah, they've been handling the.
I'm not sure if Sketch got swift there, but something definitely happened. Good play if so. Gotta watch out for this red though. It does not. Okay, I guess he. Okay, never mind. He doesn't even have to respect.
Nice avoid.
Yeah, but now he has another one out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a little. The injustice lag trail, to be honest, but
a little. Yeah, you hate to see it. Like, you can expect that it's gonna happen around that angle, but it's still frustrating when it does.
Yes. Can't argue with that. I think regardless though, it's not going to matter because it looks like that warrior is not going to be giving up first place whatsoever. Meaning, I think
WF is now
it's pretty much over.
A couple spots too. They do get another blue, but it's too little, too late, and blue actually is a detrimental pull.
Oh.
And they just get clapped by the bullet bill there with Lanfy. You might try to blue Lanfy in 11th. That'd actually be hype. Oh, it does someone in 10th though.
Yeah.
That would have been so hype.
Respect the hustle, even though probably gave up the spot in the end. But
yeah,
it's not like it matters a lot right now. So
Roberto is at least keeping the top 6 overall non-tacked right now to avoid the Twitter post.
But it's looking like this is a GG. WF has taken game 1, even if they were to do something like repick. So good stuff to them for getting, I guess, on the board. So still got one more to close it out, though. So
yeah, you're definitely really happy right now if you're WF, but you can't get too happy. You got to realize it is a best of 3. The same thing goes if you lose by 2 or lose by 200. The result doesn't matter. It's the same side of the coin is the same. If the other side of the coin, if you win a match by 2 where you win it by 200, you're still only up 1-0. So if you lose the next 2 close, then that massive win doesn't matter. You got to refocus and say, all right, it's back to 0-0. We just got to play out and win here. The plus 150 or whatever does not matter at this point.
I mean, we've seen drastic reversals in our finals in the past also.
Yeah, the biggest one that comes to mind was, or for me, one of the most hype things came to mind is when SVC actually had a big lead on Fatal Aces. I forget which tournament it was. It was a bracket-style tournament.
Slipdrip, I think.
Yeah.
Really long ago.
Yeah. Oh,
back in
that's
EU.
Yo, shout-outs to Ark for getting bronze in that, by the way. But, sorry.
Pog champ.
But yeah, we had to. Yeah, SBC was up like 60 with 1 GP, and FA just made him a rack. FA pulled the SBC on SBC, and
Yeah,
everyone
the
was legit
GP3.
everyone was legit shook.
Yeah, it was
But then
it was
SBC
really
came
amazing,
back,
and then SBC just
slaughtered them.
destroyed them.
Yeah.
And the reset, it's
On
like,
the
okay,
bracket
yeah,
reset.
all right, this is indeed reality.
Yeah. The Sketch is able to get out of the pack and be at the front here with Dash as well, so they're securing the top 2, just looking to get some good momentum to go in for the next war.
I don't miss AU, man. Just talking about it too, but like
I don't anymore.
there was a lot of cool things to come out of the game, I guess, but
A lot of.
I definitely like the
cool
competition
things as
more
well.
right now. The competition feels better. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it does. It feels more healthy overall.
Yeah, something you like to see. Still clear favorites and stuff, but at this point, like everybody kind of
At
feels
least it's
beatable.
actually like winnable. Yeah.
Like we would never see something like this, I think, in AU with WF just kind of like being a dark horse title contender throughout the season, and then just kind of popping off in game 1. Like we don't know if they've won yet, but I don't think we would have gotten to this point in AU, unfortunately.
Definitely would not have.
And I mean, it's not something that like you can like really blame the game for. It's just kind of how like the community like came out of everything, I guess. A lot of the top players just happen to be really good friends, so that's how it is. But
Do you see DVP with the top 3 right now? But Neo might be getting Reddit there.
yeah, I mean, admittedly, I'm not too into the match at this point, but it would be nice to, I guess, see a little bit of a shift in races. Sketch and Dash been having kind of a tough time this match, so it's nice to see them get a nice top 2 there.
Yeah.
Ease the pain a little.
Yeah, if Dash leaned forward in real life, he would have stole the first.
Stop! It's the
They do
theory.
get a top 3-5.
The Sketch actually taking the DVP medal right now. They're all within 15 points of each other, so
Yeah, they got
some
hot
in
divs.
divs.
Unfortunately,
Hot in divs, if anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, not the best match we've seen so far, but shout out to the 140 viewers we got on stream right now watching it anyway. Hopefully we're going to get some more hype for match 2, of course.
Yeah, everyone in the chat right now, just know that you're a legend and give yourself a pat on the back.
How kind. Give them a pat on the back for watching MKU on Sunday.
Yeah.
I would do it if I didn't
would
have
do
to
it
do
too.
this. Maybe not be watching as intensely as right now, but would definitely do it. So
Yeah, we might get the basic white polisher here, but it looks like it probably is going to go to TikTok.
yeah, it's time, man.
Yeah, I'm still as a she guy pointed out, or Mikkel or Bickel pointed out that the theory that people that pick Yoshi Valley are huge fans of Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte. So whether that's true or not is yet to be tested.
I mean that's a nice null hypothesis, but I don't think it needs to be tested. I think it's just facts.
Yeah.
Some things you just accept as truths in this world, and I would say that's just one of them, honestly. So
Yeah, it very well could be.
no testing needed. Would be a fun study though. Unfortunately, not a meta affecting one. Just know that you're a basic white Tumblr B word if you pick Yoshi Valley. In our opinion. So DVP kind of DVP got a hole in the top right now.
And Sketch does get the bomb in first. He's starting to get
It's a nice cut. I don't know where
starting
that
to
red
get the better stuff, but
that's a sneaky
it's been coming
CB
when it's
red
too
right there.
late, unfortunately.
The sneaky CB red, you will have to see it.
Yeah, that's always a
Now,
factor.
I kind of wish that Dash went like a different path. Bomb plays are always kind of fun. So
Yeah, I mean they could still.
that's like the best
There's definitely
opportunity.
there's definitely better turns they could do it on though, in my opinion.
On this track, you think?
Yeah, I think there's well, not the first turn if that's what you meant, but
I don't know, the
Yeah.
path. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's wide, but like the path split is also kind of fun. And even if you don't bomb them, if you throw it like on, Sketch, no. Even if you don't bomb them on the, I guess path.
who's going for the yeet bomb? It might. Oh, I just
It
fell in the
fell off.
gap.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was almost a hype bomb.
yeah. I guess to finish the fault off, it's like even if you don't hit them, like if you place it on the turbo boost, like you still make them take. Yeah, they still have to take a slower line, so like it's still a net gain.
Yeah, that is a good point.
And then again, Dash, of course, would have had to go Ryan, make him take a slower line too. But still, I think it's worth it for the first place. Pull away. Ooh, that boo is a little spooky right now. no, Spooktober jokes and like intended there, I guess, but just in the sense of I don't want to hit
John
it.
just grinded to pass the line there. He almost got a clap.
So looks like a WF, pretty solid race for them. So this is going to be pretty big.
It's going to be around a plus 90 for WF.
Plus 90,
plus 94
plus
officially.
94. So huge win for WF right there. I would say that DVP kept it pretty even, so I wouldn't like expect like a blowout or anything again in the second match.
No, after the blowout ended, the war actually was slightly in DVP's favor. After that, they stopped their momentum. So again, that Chevy key.
Plus 100 after 5. And actually gained in the last 7 races, so...
Yeah, and saying it, WF got the hot start, and I thought that was important for them. They did it, and they were able to...
Keys to the game, man.
The keys to the game never lie.
I'm
just gonna go AFK for a second, because I need to go to the bathroom, and with my mic, you can hear it, and it's awkward, so...
Okay, we'll see you in a little. I think we may be taking a break regardless, because I'm not sure if we're going to be going directly into the second match, but Game 2 should be starting at 3, at the very worst, so we'll see you then. And I don't know what to say. Just we'll see you then, I guess. Be right back.
Right, we're back. Apologies.
Okay. I mean, I just announced a break, but... lineup switch.
No.
I'm not sure if we're actually on stream right now.
I do not think there is going to be any lineup changes on DVP's end.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that one glitz pit criteria, you know, with like the partners and stuff. And Grub is just like, yo, you got to finish with who you brung or something like that, like some really incorrect grammar or something. It's kind of so.
Yeah, no, I just think
if they stick true to that.
This is the lineup that DVP's went with since Maxim has not been in the team anymore.
Yeah, confidence.
So I do think they're going to stick with this. It's what they're familiar with. They've still got a lot of wins with this throughout the season. They're confident with it, I'm pretty sure. And as again, after they stopped the WF momentum, they actually did have the net gain once they neutralized the momentum. So
got it. Thank you. So I don't know. Like, I know DVP looked pretty good in the second half, but I'm kind of shook by WF right now. I guess
yeah, I'm still pretty shook.
Like DVP broke the momentum is the thing, but like, they did not really show a momentum swing. I suppose that just kind of completely changed.
Yeah, they kind of just brought the war to ground zero. And
like I
got the momentum after that.
I would feel better even if like they had like a plus 30 or 40 like ending, I suppose, where it's like, okay, yeah, they're kind of taking control of the match, even though they can't like bring back the entire deficit. But like when it get it's ground zero, as you said, it's hard to feel great for them going to the next match, but they've done it. They've got the title before. They certainly are capable of 2-0ing probably any team out there. They just gotta go out and execute now. No margin for error anymore, though.
Yeah, they can't let WF get hot momentum like that at any point of the war. But again, I do believe that doing it at the start was the most pinnacle thing WF could do, and they did exactly that, and it showed. And they were able to just all they needed was close races in the second half, nothing crazy, and that's what they were able to do.
Slight losses or wins at that point when
Exactly
the 100-point lead. So
yeah, for sure. So I'm personally not expecting any lineup changes for either team, but maybe we'll see what happens. But I do think the teams will be running with the same lineups. If I had to guess.
I mean, especially WF, I would say.
Yeah, you kind of can't change.
There's literally no reason to change at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm personally convinced. I've seen it. I've seen enough from that lineup to believe that, or truly believe that they are a championship caliber team. So, we'll see.
Yeah, WF right now is flirting with their first major, I'll say major championship, because as you just mentioned, they did win the Euro League Season 1, which I actually
this is super major if
that.
you want to count it like that too.
Yeah, so, like this is going to be their first really, like I guess, more international tournament, I guess.
If they hold on.
If they hold on, yes. Yep. That will be their first one of that caliber, so they're definitely hungry for that.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps starving.
Yeah, I mean, I would be starving if I was in that situation.
Yeah, I'd be starving also.
It's kind of nice to see because Arc and WF, my team Arcadia, we've always had we've kind of been with WF's division since even like early 8U. We've kind of always been in the same division since pretty much like season 3 of 8U.
Yeah.
So we've always had matches together. We kind of know each other well, and it's nice to see that both of us started pretty low in 8U and now.
Yeah, they can do it. You can do it.
And now they're actually going for a championship here. So I would be lying if I said I wasn't rooting for WF to win this on a personal level.
Mm-hmm. As the unbiased caster, we will hold the excitement and composure and give a fair cast for both teams. I assume.
Yes.
It'll be hard though. We like WF here. So, I think it would be really like I'd be probably most happy for Mars if they were able to pull it out. Mars has been with this team about as long as I can remember now, all the way dating back to MK7. It's been a very long time coming, and it's kind of like like Valor and Lamphy. I believe both were in JBZZ for a little bit. I believe both of them were. Swift also in Zealous and stuff. But more so the guys that were like originally in WF near the beginning of the game. It would be great, I guess, to kind of see them come home in a sense. If WF is their supposed home. I'm assuming it is because JBZZ is alive right now and they are still there. It'd be great to see them, come back to their original team and deliver on a title and stuff. Like just be LeBron in Cleveland. Just it makes the titles like so much more wholesome,
Yeah, it's huge. I would be so happy for Mars if they are able to pull this out, but the job is far from being done.
Far from over. Yeah, you see Blue Orange in chat mentioning nobody has been as loyal to WF except for Mars and Julat. And
yeah, shout out to Julat.
Yeah, Mars been here this whole time, dude. Yeah, Julat was an HP. But he has been in WF since, I think.
For a pretty long time. But yeah, Mars is like OG.
Julat was an insane player, dude. He was insane. So, yeah, definitely hoping that Mars can, I guess, achieve the dream. And just a one match away, so.
Yeah, Royal with a pretty hot take there, saying that DeJulo should have got Julot, so his name could have just been DeJulot.
Yeah, I literally had that. I literally had that
Yeah.
thought before. It's like, dude,
That's
what are we
that's a
waiting on,
hot take,
dude?
and I love that.
Like,
Alright.
like I don't even care. Like he could be like the worst player in the world, I think, but like you just kind of got to do it. And he's not the worst player in the world. He's Julot. So
I'm actually crying at that.
that was a choke.
I find that so much funnier than I probably should, honestly.
I'm sorry, you Julo boys in the chat right now, but you all choked. You all choked. Makes so much sense too. It's the French teams and all that kind of stuff. It's no language barrier or anything. I don't know how you pronounce it, Theo. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I'll root for DVP if you do. So there's that.
So Swar should be starting soon. Hopefully, we do have 11 in the room. The token
Is Despair in?
Jeff. Despair is indeed in the room.
I'm lost now.
It's actually Dash, and he is coming in right now.
Okay.
So there's maybe some potential lineup change. I was getting the vibe, maybe, but Dash does end up joining the room.
Sticking out with who they brought.
Same lineups. Yeah. Living up
So
to
hopefully for
Rama.
DVP's case, they will be able to have a direct reversal. Very needed, as we all know. Did not even need to be said, but seeing a little bit of a switch from the last match and how the tracks are being picked right now.
Yeah, now DVP
TikTok though
has the top spots, and now DVP's gonna try to just get that TikTok pick again right after ending on.
Will we get another RMC though?
2 RMC starts is honestly
2 RMC starts or back-to-back TikToks?
I
think
kind
we're
of
getting
feeling
back-to-back TikToks.
Yeah, we're getting back to back. Let's go, baby.
The tick and the talk.
2 are the tick and the talk.
I'm sorry.
No, that was hype. I love it.
I appreciate
I'm
you.
such a dad boomer joke person, so.
How dare you? Don't bring boomers into this. Anyway. Sketch gonna be starting off in first. He executed pretty well at the beginning last time. Just gonna have to hope that the cuts go better this time, because that was the the mistake that cost it. But
we
you know,
be able to see that this time. It
was
fine
this is when it matters, dude. That was a warm up. That was garbage time. It doesn't matter anymore.
This is when it matters.
So.
We do see
Swift is right
does
behind
get
him also.
Some kind of a draft, but not enough to apply any direct pressure.
Swift is not the kind of guy you want pressuring you in second place, I would say, if anybody. Definitely shown his
that's really scary.
Elite running potential, so there's going to be a lot of pressure on Sketch right now, barely getting that trick too, but holding on so far. Got the 10 coins, just going to have to hit this cut or just get double-redded.
Double-redded, yeah, GG's.
Yeah, Roberto.
Now Swift is fireball in first, if I saw that correctly, so that could be.
Yeah, I think you did see that correctly. So Wario is back in first. Seen that a lot of times today. You love to see it, honestly, as a Wario fan, a Wario main in Mario Party.
Wario. Yeah, I'm a Wario main too in Mario. That's cool,
let's go. Okay, but are you like Diamond in Mario Party Lounge? I didn't think so.
I'm unranked, bro.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I would be Master Season 1.
Interesting items for Sketch near all of his teammates too.
That you don't like to see.
These items are useless for him now, though, and he can't even like back this bomb because Dash. So he's gonna throw it forward. There's no way. Okay, I thought I was gonna bounce off a wall and hit him anyway.
From like life in general.
I mean, at that point, I'm just crowning WF the champs if that bomb hits Dash, but it did not, so we still got a match. Roberto has taken over first, which is very notable right now.
That is very huge. You see that DK there with that hair curl, just like, yo, boys, touch this curl, baby. You can't.
Doing his dabs. Despair, triple reds, but okay, I like the play from John, just let him go. That's going to help a lot. Linko's doing some CB things, just not getting hit by the first one. There he took one, but it looks like Lamphy's going to live.
Take him down. Yeah, it always takes him more.
Roberto is not in first anymore, but a blue is out. So Sketch is going to look to be in a good spot right here. He's got to watch out for Despair. Roberto's pulling into first. I think there's 3 and 3 up here.
Roberto's popping off right now, I think.
That is going to
I think Despair got clapped, though, at the line. If I saw
that a 2-3 for WF, or maybe not? No, Neo is going to be in second, so DVP getting the start that they need this time.
Getting a good race. Yeah, WF bottom 4. Luckily, Despair, I think, only lost spots to 1 WF after getting hit at the line there, so...
And this is the kind of moment where you think, if you're WF, oh yeah, we are mortal. So it's kind of a little bit of a
I'm kind of hoping that Wheelie's pick gets pulled out here, but we'll see what happens. No, they're opting for the cheese lane. They have
normie cheese.
They have Roberto in first, so they're going to drop the RPPS. from experience. Getting Roberto out of first on RPPS is
No
actually
PPS last match either.
it's
Kind of rare to
actually
see
crazy.
for a DVP match.
Yeah. It's
So
definitely
excellent
the
start for
Roberto
DVP.
specialized track.
I believe that was a better race than they had the entirety of last match.
Yeah, so that's exactly what you want to see if you're DVP. They got their best
sure.
race so far. They got their best race on the race.
Well, actually, no, it was a tie. It was a tie. They had a plus 26, like really late into garbage time of last match.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting their pick on top of it too. Can only go up here from DVP after that rough first match. So kind of already getting an early flirt at game 3 potential right now. So just gonna have to see if they can capitalize here. If not,
Yeah, they're gonna look to do to WF what WF did to them in the first.
WF's got to give the answer. Green Shell coming out for
they do
sketch early, but
get hit by the
a lot of
That's
WF members in the back already still. So
honestly, I know it's just I do think WF should probably try bit for the shock this race.
Probably, yeah.
Regardless of how it looks
Goes
right
into
now.
the boo. I think he's getting, just a single shroom. Better than the coin I was expecting. But Roberto's still in first, so good early signs for DVP right now. I think the Royce Fio does not look like he has a shroom. Some Luigi. Okay, I swore somebody on the minimap actually hit the fence, but it looks like it didn't happen. So
yeah,
cool. DK does go down in first right now. So I think that WF may have top. They have like top something. Somebody got hit, but I believe. Yeah. Wait, no, it's just lag. I think they have top 3. Okay, now Waluigi got hit.
Now Waluigi got collapsed.
And the blue is out. DVP has had no shortage of them today. Oh, no, he hit Despair into the banana on the ground. You can't even blame him for that, honestly. So, Theo now in first. Roberto, I think, has a shroom, but that group is
sketch looking good with 2 shrooms in here.
Yeah, it's looking really good for DVP, actually, despite not having the lead.
Because he might get protection, or he can just pull.
Try to go for the horn. It's not going to hit. DVP pulls into top 2 at the end of the lap. Theo looks like he has nothing to do anything with this.
This blooper timing's good. They get rid of it as in top 2.
DVP, I think, has like 4 or 5 also, so it's not like Theo is in a position where he can even challenge his top 2 right now. And as we see, Despair kind of gets to him. So at this point, we're just kind of asking, do you have shock? And the answer may be no, because a lot of them have been up front for a lot of the race. Blue is coming out. I'm not sure.
That looks like a link goes.
Does Roberto have anything? I'm not sure if he does.
We're about to find out.
I guess. Oh, and the shroom got booed.
No, he does not.
The answer is no. Looks like no shock is going to be coming in for WF. They're just going to have to... and a bomb! There's a bomb in the pack, and Theo got hit by it. Roberto got hit by something. Maybe a Waluigi can pull up here, but that's going to be at least a top 2. Dash in the back right now, so maybe...
Someone else got hit at the line, one of the Warriors,
Dash dodged at the very end. So Theo getting last right there. The 5 through 8 kind of saving them, this race, from a complete disaster. But that is definitely going to be the victory there.
Yeah, DVP's not messing around now. They're like, we gave you first game, this game. It's not going to be so easy there.
The false confidence, of course. That's what it was.
Yeah, really good job by DVP to completely shake off that first match coming into the second match and just doing what they need to do, realizing that that match is just officially irrelevant.
You almost lose your sense of urgency after having such a dominating beginning of a match. So,
and
WS gonna have to kick it back into high gear again. Maybe feeling a little complacent right now.
By the way,
yeah, imagine that. And both teams have picked it now, so it's like not like that was ever a question since both of them like it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm saying I do my part. I never pick it. You can do yours too. Nobody will though. So, TM must live on apparently. Early 34-point lead for DVP. Definitely the turnaround from the last match, where they were down 40 at this point. So 74-point swing there, I believe. So and the banana pull at the beginning, kind of nice, even though it doesn't actually matter because it's TM. But still better than nothing, I guess. Well, actually, maybe not. Coins. You can argue that the coin is optimal. Ooh, I think he had a shot to trail Theo there. Maybe getting another one, but he's got to watch out for Roberto. Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Yeah, when you have the lead.
Yeah, you're going to be able to block the red there anyway.
You need Roberto to be on his A game mentally as well. Is very important.
Swift has a red pretty high up right now, so. Okay, John going to be landing some hits right now. Gets 2 of them out of there, so DVP looks like they have a bunch. Well, I don't know what he got hit by.
I looked like a
anyway,
green.
I think yeah, I like that decision to chain there. Give a shot at getting a red that can maybe single out Mars if he were to take the cut.
Get the red shell
or he can
too.
just hit. He's going to get one of them, it looks like, but he's going to get pushed around. I think he's going for Lamphy. Unfortunate for W. Wait, no, Lamphy just avoided it. So, okay, this is going to be a shroom into it. You got a shroom into him right now, I think, with the greens, I would say. Oh, he can't now, though, because his teammate's right next to him. Lamphy's going to be getting taken down.
The blue shell coming up.
Yeah.
Right. So he does stop in front of the glider.
Oh, did he dodge it? He did dodge it.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Mars is going to horn him, and I thought DVP was actually going to be looking to take some momentum there, but it looks like WF's going to be holding on to top 2 right now, with only Dash really looking to contest the front. So,
yeah,
this green's going to be important to hit Linko's with.
And pulling Shroom here.
Oh my! Oh, he's so tricky, but he still got hits. So
yeah, Linko's
top
doing everything
2 only.
And he does pull the Shroom too, which was huge to pull there.
They are in 5th actually too. Swift's up here too. And John goes into a bill in the back, maybe indicating that there is no shock in play for DVP right now. So this top 2 is looking kind of safe for WF right now, honestly. And unless Dash can maybe pull triple shrooms, like this is looking pretty nice. Ooh, good boomerang from Sketch, actually. That's going to help a lot, I think, in the grand scheme of it all, this race. Ooh, that fire! Gets backed up against the wall.
Oh, yeah, that was unfortunate.
See, a lot of people in DVP getting bottom spots right here. I think only one, maybe 2. Yeah. So, good turnaround race for WF. Perhaps we may be getting a closer match than what we saw last time, because we didn't see, we saw 3 straight race going in the same in the favor of the same team last time. So
yeah, that's 2
a bit of a switch already.
Where WF's had a solid Twisted Mansion race.
Yeah, they get their pick now. It's dangerous. So as we saw last match, if you let WF kind of get their picks for a while, they can take it pretty far. So that's going to be a plus 16 race for WF.
And WF's kind of trying to go for that PTSD factor, I think, with the TM to Wario Stadium chain.
Yeah, and we're now in bonus point range again, so throwback to old format, I suppose. But not really, actually, because it doesn't mean anything, but, close match is the point of it all. Within 20 now, so another race like that, and we have a dead even match going into the final 2 GPs.
DP does get the RMC pick.
That's kind of a lifesaver, I would say.
Yeah. You never want to have a play RWS against a good French team when they have top spots. It just feels like it's impossible.
French teams do not lose it.
Yeah, France is dominant on Wario Stadium.
You have to figure out how to play Wario Stadium just so they can't pick it. Honestly, like you got to pick it before they do. It's scary, needless to say. All right, Shiga, I'm just going to let you know that the Bills are losing to Cleveland right now. That's all I'm going to say on the topic right now. So, typical RMC stuff.
Wow, that was shade.
What? He's trying to ping me. He's trying to get a reaction on me. So, I'm just letting him know that he's losing to a terrible franchise and team. Anyway, Dash and Theo looking like they're in the back right now. Sketch, I think, just going to go for a star right here. He's not going to get it, so I think he's going to probably want to chain up here on the box wide.
Yeah, for sure.
If we get a star. He may be kind of far enough ahead, though, that he may not get it. Yeah, so I think Sketch's game plan. Lamphy, on the other hand, does have a star, so WF's got a little advantage. Looks like Sketch is doing the same golden strat that he did in the last match. He's going to have to hope that Roberto doesn't jack his shrooms here. That'd be kind of annoying, but looks like he's going to be holding on. Okay, no, he did jack his shrooms, but and he looks like he's only going to get 1 red off of Mars.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
it just never happens.
Mars will go down to that red. Roberto still has the shrooms from earlier. Ooh, he's not going to get out of the bomb range, and it looks like Roberto got hit by it too.
Ooh, that looked like Roberto.
So if there's no shock in play, this is WF's race, is it not?
Definitely is, yeah.
Unless it's there's no way DVP is top 2, though, I would think. There's so many of them back here right now. And yeah, Despair's back here also. He goes with the triple res at the end, but he's not going to connect anything. I think that was a good race, though, for WF. It was Neo in first, so it's...
Okay, no, Neo saved that completely.
Super wrong. I completely forgot about the Neo factor, dude. Yeah, the Neo factor. I knew I was missing somebody, but I did not know.
Neo's the hero that DVP needs right now.
Neo the hero. So, plus 30 after a GP, DVP. Not a super comfortable lead, but definitely
definitely
something you'll take. You'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good start. So Shoals coming out for WF now. Perhaps we may be seeing the Streetle gamble again.
Yeah, I would think that's a safe assumption. We're going to see the Streetle gamble again.
It's kind of worrisome though if like their whole lineup picks in. Like it could just pick jungle right now. Like
yeah, very well could.
WF isn't out of this. Like even like if they don't get this pick, so not sure. I don't really like the. Just I hope that for their sake that they only have like 2 or 3 people in Streetles. Like if they have like the full lineup again, that could be a little rough looking for them. So I guess we'll find out in just a moment. And looks like I see almost no Streetles, so I guess they.
All right.
It's looking a little bit better than perhaps we were hoping.
Yeah, I find that very interesting. When they had the big
literally
lead, they opted out for the gamble.
But
when they were down, they didn't gamble. I find that interesting.
I don't know. Maybe they were just feeling themselves earlier. It's always a possibility.
Yeah,
that's the best,
in
that's
that situation, I
part
probably would have felt myself in that situation too. So I can't blame them if that's the case.
While watching players just kind of feel themselves when they're kind of like, I guess, sizzling. That's like that's kind of like the hypest moments in sports, honestly. When they just try a ridiculous pass, a ridiculous shot, because everything's just dropping their way. Ooh, Bomb's gonna take out Linkos in the air. I don't exactly. Okay, I like the fire from Sketch in the token spot where there's literally always a fire flower.
Yeah, honestly, gonna try that straightaway is actually the most like toxic,
fire flower. Yeah,
just toxic
every time
thing in general in this entire game, honestly.
So I haven't been. Okay, I saw Waluigi. Okay, a blue is coming out. I'm not sure who threw it, but WF is going to be going down 2-3.
They did get clapped. Yeah.
Okay,
clapped there.
Sketch will be getting redded. And John has a bunch of reds up forward. That could be problematic for WF. I think, okay, we've seen a lot of blues today, but it seems like none of them are actually hitting them. There's a bunch of horns. Okay, Neo is not in first, but he's in second.
Okay.
Did WF take over?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you, but
I feel like they did.
Do, because they definitely have more Waluigis than
it'd be interesting if John tries to steal those greens right now. Oh, I think he did, because I think I saw Mars go. I wouldn't be able to explain it, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to hope for WF's. Yeah, it's confusing. Right? Okay, Roberto's going down. Swift needs to get in the. Yeah, guys, Swift got in the star.
Yeah.
No shock yet. Perhaps soon. If I want to say WF's in first, but that is by no means a certainty right now. Blue is out.
Not a certainty.
Who threw the blue?
Sketch. I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm kind of choking right now. High key.
This race kind of rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm struggling.
I think they're going to keep first right now. Oh, Sketch going to get a great opportunity here if his greens. Oh, but no, he gets starred, but looks like he got his teammate too, though.
As well.
A lot of bottom spots, I think.
Lampy does.
Oh, that may be Despair in first.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt
first.
it. Yeah, the second. I wouldn't doubt it.
The second I saw Mars, I got the lines like, oh my goodness, that's top 3. So.
Yeah, the DVP punching a top 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even need to rely on the Streetles either, so that's definitely a statement there.
So I think they're gonna be up by about 50 now. 48. So it's no 100. It's no 100-point lead, but
definitely
can't be
doing what they got to do. Yeah, now they're gonna try to get. Now we completely flip. They're gonna try to get the RWS pick now.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely is by no means over. Also, I know we said that last match, but I didn't really believe it, honestly. Now, though, 50 points. That's doable. It is doable. Literally 2 races is all that's needed, I would say. But
yeah, DVP does get the Warrior Stadium.
Crucial pick, though, yeah. So DVP kind of a reversal of what we saw last match. It seems to be ever so common now. I guess it is evidence that after all, luck does even out, even if none of us want to actually believe it. And it does, though. So maybe just not this quick. Literally, kind of. I don't know. I don't want to say either of the match has been too lucky, but the track selection has definitely been favoring those who have been getting top spots, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that.
We're getting a little bit of stream lag right now. I'm gonna have to refresh.
You hate to see it.
Yep.
Roberto is doing it again, where he's staying really back on RWS.
Yeah, I think he likes to do this a lot on RWS. Maybe he doesn't like the track too much for inward, but I kind of feel like it's not the worst of inward tracks, I suppose.
No, it's speaking with someone with 2 inwards on my team. It is one of their
I would think they would like
one
it.
of their
So
favorite tracks, and another one they both like it. And
I'm curious to see if Neo goes for this bomb snipe. He does. I think he does land the hit on. I don't remember who it was, but I did see Waluigi go down second after taking cut. I think it was Lanfi. So blue's coming out. I think that was definitely a WF blue. Sketch
Yeah,
got. Oh, dude, how that blue hit nobody?
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I'm lost right now. These two teams are too good. I know I can dodge that. So chaos going on right now. Sketch doing a really good job to carry the star up here. Roberto seems to be like kind of caught up. So like I don't think they had a shock anyway.
After the blue, which is nice. Sketch gets a really nice shroom there.
Oh, it may have been a little bit of a misplay, but the red goes around him, so kind of a lucky break right there. And top 3 is for DVP. If they win this race, like I think their win probability is going to be probably above 80% on the match. So
yeah, I'd say high 80s.
High 80s, perhaps, yeah.
Maybe even like a low 90.
Kind of now or never time for WF, I suppose. As long as there's no mess ups, we know that Despair's been a deadly runner when he's been able to pull into the front to begin with. And right now, if they cannot get him out, that like Mayday, that's like kind of a problem for WF. They're all going into stars right now. There's no shock. I think at this rate, they're just going to have to hope that they can hit Dash on the line. I think Mars got into third to negate the damage a little, but tough.
Maybe another good
tough
race
scene.
MVP.
The bottom 3.
Yeah, bottom.
Oh, they did get
too.
4th though. Dash did get hit on the line. I guess he got 8th. So keep getting these small breaks. That is like kind of preventing the dagger, but you know
that can only last for so long.
Yeah.
If you play with fire too long, it's gonna burn you eventually.
Yep. So
Shiga's gonna be really tilted that I just mentioned that, but whatever.
Yeah.
He eats that line.
Oh, well. Sorry, Shiga, I guess. Plus 68 at the halfway mark for DVP right now. They are indeed showing up in this second match. Really only the one race for WF going their way, so the picks are crucial right now.
Yeah, again, the team who's at the top spots, it seems like all series is getting the track picks.
Yeah,
and it's definitely all DVP now, as you said, a complete reversal of last match.
Yeah, Despair on 64 points already. They've got to stop him, dude. That's the only way that they can pull this out. They can't let him keep doing this. So I would say the operation is definitely get him out first and then focus on the details later. Like even if it's like just like a plus 10 or something for WF this match, that would. If you get him out first, like that's about all you can ask for right now. Then maybe try to make the run that they had earlier in the first match. But Mars is going to be challenging right now. Not sure he's going to get it. He is going to get trailed by Despair, it looks like. So the mission may be an early failure right now. Roberto has a shroom in second. May opt to use it here, may opt to hold it. I think he's going to hold it for the cut.
Does get pushed behind the tree there, unfortunately.
That's not the worst thing that can happen to him, honestly, though. See, he had a red, so now he has an excuse to use it, and Despair and Roberto. Those are the true victors in that exchange.
Yeah, Despair is already going to start to be breaking away. We see Dash up there too,
yeah,
showing up too. The
Blinko's going down, bomb perhaps in the face in a second. So John is back there also.
Too could do some damage, and this bomb as well. They got some good pack items here. Try to keep.
Yeah, I'd just hold this bomb for now. It's not safe. Roberto did get hit. The Despair problem is still there for WF, still very much alive.
Very big issue that is very hard to get rid of.
Yeah, if they can't get into second, there's no hope. There's just no hope. Like okay, that bomb is good timing. I think he got Mars. I'm not sure. There is a lot of WF in the back, so I kind of think right now it's shock or bust on their game 2 hopes.
Definitely.
If we're being realistic here, we may be seeing it soonish, if anything.
Yeah,
Theo doing a little bit of work right now.
I don't think they have it.
I don't know if Theo's the only one. Oh, Swift is up here also. So that, yeah, Dash going wide of the horn right here. The top 4 for DVP. I don't think Shock's in play.
Triple shrooms are huge, but Sketch does get hit by something though. It's kind of hard to see what
John is up here also. There's so many DVP in top spots right now.
He could be the hero here.
Yeah, but it looks like
Curveball.
John's going to be getting the fire off right
Oh,
now. This
Swift
looks
actually
like
gets
at
clapped.
least a top 4 for DVP.
Yeah, that's a top 4 for DVP. Despair again getting a run with absolutely stress-free.
Uncontested. So, I at this point, I'm just kind of thinking game 3. Like,
yeah, I definitely seen the game 3.
Role reversal, if you will. So,
I was expecting a game 3, but not to happen this way.
yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at
The score.
MKU chat right now. I need to know who is supposed to host in game 3.
Yeah, so DVP does carry an 88-point lead after 7 races.
That is a bit tough.
That is very tough. We are seeing the wheelies coming out now. We have a non-believer. A little upsetting, but it happens.
I'm a little bit of a non-believer right now, honestly.
It's okay.
I'll be a believer in game 3 again. For now, though, DVP showing dominance.
Yeah, they're playing like the DVP that WF saw during the season right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can really see, I guess, how volatile this game can be. I suppose. Complete role reversal, same laps and everything. Just completely different result. It really goes to show, like, I guess how like momentum swings, certain plays not working out, how they can just completely change the pace of a match. Like,
yeah, it's honestly pretty scary.
Like, literally just an hour ago, we were talking about how literally nothing in the world could go right for Sketch right now, and now we see him literally with a red in 10th, just trolling 2 WF in the back. And the play is to go for coins right here, and he will be doing that. And now he's got a free shot on Valor, or can go tricky with the back spam. Probably not the best play there because he's going to miss the double. Sorry, I'm really behind. I choked. Yeah, okay.
So I was just about to say you're probably on MK Central stream.
Yeah, yep. I caught myself.
Yeah.
It was like the slight. Yeah, so. Shroom and a Boo now on Sector 2. About to head off the anti-gravity just to show that I am indeed caught up again. So, Shroom probably coming out here, maybe the Boo too. May have just stolen that item from the other Waluigi back here, and there's so many WF back here right now. I think Dash is holding on to first right now. I may see the Wario. Oh my gosh, Sketch is just hitting
that was a clutch boomerang right there.
Sketch is just
yeah, he's just been killing
murdering in this race. Lamphy's going down also.
Lamphy got clapped.
He has another shot. He's gonna feel himself. Oh, he's still. Or this other, is this the last throw? He has another shot to hit Theo in here. Oh, and they have triple reds also. He missed. Oh, get out of the way, Sketch. Well, he does, but he gets hit by the star for it. But
yeah, not the traditional way to get out of the way, but he did. We see some Lamphy too there. There's a couple sets. Ooh, he does get backed by the triple reds, which I believe are from his teammate there.
So,
I do think that's
DVP.
Yeah. Top 3.
I mean,
well,
they got Despair
they
until
solved
last.
the Despair problem, but now they got a new problem.
They got a new problem now. So,
but they did solve the Despair case. But
I hope it wasn't like a TC or anything. But like, I'm almost in disbelief that Despair like was starting in first, got Mount Wario, and then like didn't end in first. No shock. He's just been that solid this match. So it's almost hard to believe that he's gone now. So
yeah, so we were talking about like WF popping off the first game, but now DVP actually has a bigger lead right now than
biggest lead of the day.
Game. Not of the is 104 the biggest day? I'm pretty sure WF was.
I think it is.
That's kind of crazy.
So I guess now would probably be a good time to talk about Game 3, maybe some other stuff going on in MKC. Got some very.
Is actually his biggest lead. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, false information.
Yeah,
but,
I'm not a fan of liars, but it happens.
Yeah, I know you hate liars, so I'm sorry. But DVP definitely has the opportunity to get past that 108 mark in this race.
Yeah,
they are getting
another track pick again too.
All the picks, dude. Just all of them. So
You got to be worried. The worry could be that that karma could come around game 3 where they get none. So
yeah.
if I were them, I'd probably want it to start just to feel the good karma. I'd probably want to start picking the other team at this point.
Yeah. It's been a very, as was pointed out in the chat, also been a very interesting, I guess, a lack of bagging, I suppose, compared to normal, I would say. Seeing that WF is just content to try to muscle their way into the front end. As mentioned by Lazard in chat, it just has not been working out for them this match at all like it did in the first one. The first one may have been a little bit different just because, they had that momentum. But when they don't have it, it seems like they are not doing too much to maybe like push it back, except just being like, hey, Valor, try to push into first right now. That was a really good
exchange there. Couple DVP got hit by the Sketches Bananas after he was hit. So that did 3 DVP did go down there. If there's any last line of hope, that was a good start.
2 through 4 is where it begins, but Lamphy going right down to Roberto right now. So top 2 though for WF. It's worth noting, Linkos and I keep forgetting who the Wario is. I know he's a grinder. Valor. Yeah. No lies were said there, so Linkos does get perhaps hit out by John.
Yeah, so now John will be, or Slater will be in second.
Mm-hmm. I have to hope that Linkos can maybe pull something out here. Just got to watch out for that red. He is going down to Valor.
Went for Roberto too.
Valor is alone right now. Oh, and this Piranha Plant could literally just end the war right now if used smartly. But he will be getting starred, so I guess he could. Yeah, I would just troll right now, honestly. Just like stop by the double right now if this plant. It looks like he's doing that right now. Well, maybe not. Maybe he just wanted to chain. He gets another one, La Planta. And the blue is coming out for John now, who I guess I was not paying attention, but they did get a Valor out first. Looks like they were kind of locked into holding it for him, but now it is just
I got hit again. Now it's top 4 DVP right now, I believe.
And I think that may be game, set, and match right there.
Yeah, Valor does break the top 4, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
If it's a plus 120,
it's
I believe
definitely
the war is
above
over.
A plus 120.
So I'm just going to confirm that in the chat right now.
Yeah, this has just been
DVP has not taken match 2 yet.
Is it 120 exactly, or 118?
Yeah, a win in regulation is still very much possible, except not really, but it's still technically possible by WF if they just top 6 the remaining 3 races. 118. Not giving up yet. But the 2-0 is indeed looking pretty unlikely right now, so.
Yeah. I'd say it's actually a 0% chance. Being realistic.
No, there's like the 538 less than 1%. Like where like it
less
could
than
be
like 0.000.
Yeah, where it could technically be 0.7, but it's actually like 0.000 like 4 or something. Like that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
There, but...
Yeah, I'm sorry, 3 maybe. Wheelie's coming out.
Yeah,
Ayano, what you doing? Where's your DVP tag? You're in the finals right now. I wonder if it is possible that Ayano may be coming in for game 3.
Ayano
is online. I'm thinking like just roll with what you're doing right now, but he is online now, so that is worth mentioning.
He is leading another team completely right now as well. Is also worth noting.
Am I dumb?
You little, yeah.
Okay, I'm really sorry then. I did not know. Well, the more you know, you actually learn something every day, I suppose. So.
Yeah, you really do.
Thanks for informing me. I guess I've been out of the loop.
Yeah, no problem.
After dark. Okay. It's within the week, so like.
Yeah, it was very recent.
It's within the week, so I'm giving myself a slight pass, not a gigantic pass. You gotta do what you gotta do to get talking points when minus 118, 3 to go. So.
Yeah, you really do.
It's tough. Like, cut me some slack, Steves. I'm not as educated. You all don't know this, but this guy literally almost predicted like both lineups without even seeing them before the match even started. He just choked. He thought it was going to be Flo instead of Linkos, so he got the 11 out of 12.
I forgot Linkos. I was actually really mad about that because he's my boy.
Hey, Flo, I'm sure it's would definitely be able to pull his weight on his own, so not the worst of picks, just,
I mean, I personally felt the last were pretty easy to guess, but personally. But yeah. We should talk about the MKU we WLD1 perfect prediction, if anything, if we're going that route. But
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I want to call you out for bragging, but like it's so like justified. Like it's so justified that like I can't even like call you out on it. like who predicts the division with like perfect games, like in the playoffs? But wait, no, I'll say it. And then on top of that, also predicts the average of the division MVP down to the correct decimal. What's wrong with you, dude? Like, are you a few like? That is like actually like a 0.000 like 4% chance of happening, and you did that.
yeah,
And that's probably being generous too. That 4. So Sketch is going to be getting first. That is a game over.
Imagine
we will
not
be
getting
having
podium on
game
wheelies,
3.
by the way.
Yeah,
that's another dominant race for DVP too. They're just giving hands right now.
Yeah, this is actual hands. This is actual hands.
Like this is like worse than deck hands at this point. Like
I don't know, man. Have you ever seen somebody score a 7 in deck hands before? I have. It was funny. We made fun of him relentlessly.
Care to inform me who this individual was who had the unfortunate
he's not in the community, so.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate, but yeah, he deserves to get memed for that, even though it's pure RNG. But.
What do you mean? Deck hands a skill, dude.
Yeah, okay, there, bud.
Everybody play Mario Party 7. It's a great game.
So Theo's opting for the theory here for that 50-50 Baby Park chance.
I mean, it's hard to blame him, dude. Just get it over with, honestly. Like, I think the broke opinion is the haha, they picked Baby Park, that's so funny. And the woke opinion is like, the match is over. Can we please just, like, get it over with sooner?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, who rage quits.
It's going to be Dragon Driftway.
That's hype. I love Dragon Driftway. Except against Vertex, because they, like, are, like, professionals at it, so. Screw that, but
BZ
otherwise.
At it too.
Yeah. Such a cool track, though. I wish we saw it more. Well, the atmosphere and everything. Shout out to Gobblegut and SMG2 at the beginning. Who remembers him? Who remembered him until the DLC came out?
I don't know. Sorry, I was actually buying
Gobblegut the Dragon. Oh. I bet She Guy remembers him because he liked Galaxy, but for the rest of our audience, I'm not sure. Probably a few people. All right, nice cut from Sketch.
Yeah, he's taking a dominant lead early. This is a track where if you get out front like that, it's really easy to run.
Oh, okay.
Or that can just exist.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on that. Luckily, it doesn't even matter at this point, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Dash. Oh my gosh, dude. It doesn't matter. I was wondering if he was like actually trying to hit Dash with that green because like what happened or something. No, there's room for some BM right now when you're up 154, I want to say. After 10. Average margin of over 15. Like, with the way they're playing right now, they could have maybe actually made that comeback in game 1. So.
Yeah. They're cracked out right now.
Yeah. So, while we await match 3, I suppose, I guess there's a few things I guess we can announce to the great viewers we have right now. Sorry that we can't have a great match, I suppose. Perhaps Game 3 will finally be the close match that we've been craving and desiring with everything on the line, perhaps. But anyway, some upcoming stuff on MKC. For all you team players, I assume there's a lot. There's about a week to sign up for the Compass Draw tournament. It's similar to a Swiss format. It's going to be on the next 2 Saturdays. Hardly a commitment at that. Will help you get PR eligible as a second tournament. If you haven't played MKU, it's actually required if you want to get on the season. So, definitely a unique new format that I encourage everybody to try out. We need 32 teams for that. We are at 17 right now. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot this week, but, highly encourage you all to sign up, try it out, mention it to your team leaders if you have not talked about it already, because that will be next Saturday on the 16th, I think, and then the 23rd.
Yeah, you might also want to give out a shout out to the charity FFA too.
That's definitely coming, yes. So, we also got our charity FFA, hoping to get a lot more entrants right now, currently at 37, hoping to get at least 96. The important thing to note here is that most FFAs, people do wait till the last possible second to sign up. So, This time though, we're going to be like the deadline will be on Wednesday evening, so you cannot just wake up on the day of the tournament. Like, yeah, I feel like playing. So if you're interested in playing, try to find out your weekend availability. It would be great to see more people entering that. Of course, a lot of interesting prizes for that for the people who are going to be wanting to get Pokemon. There will be some prizes for that event that may be interesting for everybody if they have not seen. So, first place, you get a choice of Pokemon Sword or Shield, and $20 extra for eShop money. Second place, going to be getting the other copy that is not chosen by first, and one random participant will be getting a local equivalent of $20 for just an eShop code. So you may not even have to win if you show up and play. Sign up for either of these tournaments on the tournaments tab on MarioKartCentral.com. I'm sure anybody in the chat will be happy to give you a link for that. I think our guy Jack has already done that. So interesting stuff next weekend. Hope that we can see a nice turnout for both events. So one race to go, I guess. At this point, just playing for pride. There is one other thing I suppose I can mention. I got a request from New Leaf Esports. I suppose they are doing a giveaway on I guess you should check out their Twitter. So it's another Sword and Shield copy. So a lot of Sword and Shield hype coming out this week. So you should definitely check that out for them. Also, a group that's affiliated with the site. So a lot of interesting stuff going on in the MK8 community. So check it all out, and we'll have the final match coming up for you in just a few minutes. So hope to see everybody involved in playing next weekend, and that we can have a great finals match for Game 3.
Yeah, having a really hype Game 3 match that comes down to the wire would make up for the 2 blowouts.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be like that Cavs-Warriors Game 7 where like the first 6 games were literally all blowouts, but then the last one was close and had epic moments, so everybody gives it a pass. So it's like, oh yeah, that's like one of the best finals of all time, dude, even though like the actual content of like 67% of this thing would be like terrible. Maybe not terrible, but like the beginning was kind of exciting. I don't think people expected WF to jump out to a 100-point lead. Don't really think that people expected DVP to be having a perhaps even, well, not even perhaps anymore because it's the last race, a larger blowout in response. So storylines are interesting, but perhaps not the back and forth kind of gameplay that I think everybody kind of craves in these casts. But I'd say that both teams kind of got luckier in one match than the other, and when luck evens out, it's interesting to see what happens in the final game.
Yes, even then, 3 WF or a couple of get clapped on the line there. And
yeah,
Roberto will flex that 100+ grind in the last race.
Yeah, Hikey, I was watching
the 400s.
Hikey, I was watching the MKC stream again and choked, but like I wasn't actually talking about the race, so it didn't matter. So
yeah, so now
for Divine Phoenix.
Yeah, the roles it's flipped now. Now WF's got to be like, all right, well, we just got the hands by 150, but again,
but we gave them it Game 1.
Exactly.
They just gotta realize that it's doable.
Yeah, they just need to realize that whether they lost that by 2 or 138 is the official score, that it does not matter. A loss is a loss. They just got to focus on Game 3 like DVP did after they got clapped Game 1. They came back and clapped even harder Game 2, so it'll be interesting to see how WF responds, and we'll see if WF actually makes a lineup change. DVP did not.
It worked wonders for them.
And it worked wonders. Now we're going to see if WF is going to follow suit and keep their lineup, or if they will decide to make a switch. We can maybe potentially see a flow bomb, or you never know.
138-point margin. So we'll be starting Game 3 shortly, so we'll be back in a little. So stay tuned, everybody. More MK8 action coming up.
Danganronpa.
What is up, everybody? Game 3 coming back up. We actually have a lineup change, but for the team that you were probably not expecting. So apparently, Twonk or Tainan, I'm not sure what he's going by right now, is subbing in for Dash for Game 3, which we haven't seen him in a while. So it is not yet updated, I believe. Oh no, it is updated. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, we have super fast updates. You know?
That's actually
shout
hype.
out. Yeah, shout out to T. So Twonk will be subbing in for Game 3. I wasn't expecting this at all. He's been a bit inactive recently, so I hope that this is the
college
right
grind.
move. Yeah, you gotta respect the college grind. It couldn't be
Exactly.
me. So there's that. Who you got?
Probably DVP. In all honesty, I'm gonna stick with my 2-1 DVP prediction
Yeah,
that I get from the start.
this is tough because WF showed so much promise earlier.
It is worth noting. Sorry,
I still feel like their lineup on paper is as good as anybody. So
yeah, another thing to mention too is the team that hosted the war clapped both times, and now WF is host again. So that's also something
very interesting. So still anybody's game here. Really, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. This
is the first time we are getting a Game 3 MKU final for Division 1 at least. The I guess true finals, if you will. Not saying that to throw any shade at any other divisions, because congratulations to all of our other division winners, of course. But this is indeed the most grandiose one. So, how have the other divisions been going? You've been keeping up the results at all?
There's not much posted, but
saw that WEC
is going
WEC 2-0'd.
Game 3.
BL's win match 2.
Yeah, that looks like a confirmed Game 3 from what I've heard. For Division 2 as well, and then WEC did 2-0 version 2. No, I heard HZ won Game 1 on 7, but I'm not sure what's happened after that or if that's verified, but I did read that somewhere.
You gotta take what knowledge you gotta get. Maybe the chat knows more than we do, so.
Yeah, apparently D2 and D3 are going to Game 3. So we got Game 3s in the top 3 divisions. That is actually hype.
You'll have to see it unless you have somewhere to be at 5:30, like me. But you know what? We're sticking it out here till the end. It's not a big deal if I'm late though, so it'll be all fine and dandy. The room is now up. Question is, who's gonna be the last man? Get their butt in the room.
Might be Despair again.
I'm kind of betting Despair, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like.
Could join now the 5.
Valor's me is always just staring right at me, no matter where he is, and he just looks like he's ready to pop off. Like he looks so ready.
Yeah, I didn't know he walked away the second you said that. Oh no, he's looking again. Dude, he's gonna work out. It's like
that man is ready to pop off. I just got the
Virgin versus Chad memes. It's like the Chad's like make sure somehow has eye contact with you no matter what direction he's facing at all times. Cannot avoid it. So 12 in, I believe. So should be starting at any moment now. Once both teams have consent to keep going.
This is it. If the chat you want to give your bout of confidence to your team, you can get some hashtag DVP wins or some hashtag WF wins in there. If you want to support your boys.
Oh, is that Flo?
Are we getting the Flo?
No, it's not Flo. So we have a sub on both ends. Who is not in for WF right now?
Theo's still there.
Theo's still there. Lanfy's there.
Swift is there. Mars is there. Is it Linkos, dude?
It is Linkos. Dude, you got their lineup correct. You got it right after all. But it's still 11 out of 12 though, because Twonk. So you fought.
Yeah.
You actually fought.
Dude, Link.
So I don't know. I don't actually know why.
Yeah, I'm honestly not feeling
both
the
teams
sub out, to be honest, but we'll see how it works out.
We'll see how it works out and give Flo his opportunity.
No, DVP was the first seed, higher seed, which is, or it's probably because they overtook Jeeves' seed. I'm dumb. so never mind.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So
So
it's probably that. Yeah.
Yeah, we are getting the Wario Stadium potential first race again as host. This is actually a pretty key. It is going to be Royal Raceway though, so DVP is going to dodge the token host to RWS chain.
Yeah, true combo. That's something needs to be honestly be done about. Didn't hear it from me though. Just kidding, you did. Anyways.
Yeah, the lack
Here
of
we go.
CB genes here is kind of makes me a little worried for WF in all honesty.
Game 3. Did we see a Royal? We saw Royal Raceway in Game 1, I think.
We did see Royal in one of the wars. That is
but
correct.
not the last one. I'm pretty sure. So here we go. Game 3. You'll love to see it. Division 1 Finals. DVP WF. Whose season is this? It all comes down to this.
This is the moment that everyone's played for.
This is where champions are made right here.
Yeah.
So Sketch does have an open look at Mars. I think he does get him in the cut. Baylor's going to get ahead of him and steal his double. We'll get the draft, and I don't think... Oh, but Baylor actually getting the better line there.
Baylor's me, dude, just looking at you all directions.
It's always smiling, staring at you. But you know deep down it's a Piper. Always going to be getting the... dominating the front, as we've been seeing a lot of this match. There's been one Wario in all of our matches, and we have seen him up near the front quite frequently. So, I think that's an early top 3 for WF. Of course, it's a Royal Raceway. It may not mean most.
Oh, no, you're right. Top 3. I'm actually just brain dead.
Oh, and the bomb comes in, so good start for WF.
Oh, we are getting the WF bombs.
Oh, no.
Coming into play again.
Top 5,
This is a very shock-heavy track, though, so...
Very top-heavy track. I think it's actually only top 4.
For it right now.
Yeah, that Bill's going to be doing WF no favors if that was indeed them, but Sketch is yet to have it either. So, Lamphy in the back right here for WF right now. I believe that top 3 is gone right now. I think it's all WF. Now, I don't know how to feel about Mars grabbing that box right there because DVP does have a bunch of people in the back right now. Sketch obviously could do a ton of damage with this Bill if there is a shock. Have a golden for all the ending cuts after it. I don't think he's using it here. Roberto does get hit.
Yeah, Roberto
2 DVP and Bills right now. Oh, Despair has the shock, but he's in the Bill already. I don't think they are going to dodge him. He has the golden right now. I think, did John dodge with him? I saw John had a star. I think Sketch should be probably winning this race. But that
actually,
there's a blue. There's a blue.
Yeah,
so this should be Sketch's race to lose right now. I don't think it will. Okay, so oh my gosh, Sketch, you gotta watch out.
Yeah, that was risky. Swift almost just clapped him there.
Yeah, he almost got it. That should be a bottom 2 for DVP though, maybe a bottom 3. So top 2 4. Okay, no, but 8. Okay, Roberto did pass some people at the end. I think DVP is gonna get a slight win there. Kind of a heartbreaker for WF.
Yeah, it really was, but that's just a gamble you have to take sometimes. If you decide to group run a shock reliant track and it's going well, you got to be ready to face the consequences if the other team pulls the shock.
And that's why I was a little bit worried that Mars was just taking that box in 8th place.
Yeah, they took the gamble, but didn't.
Yeah, they chose not to TS them because I think Sketch was in the Bill early, so I'm guessing he just decided to call it early even if there was no TS. Probably would have definitely been the better option if Sketch held on to the Bill there, but you know, with the reds that Roberto had.
Massive.
Yeah, that blue pole was massive for sure because I think that was still actually going to be Swift's race.
Yeah, Swift wins the race still.
We'd have a WF maybe in first, or not first, winning. I guess they still would be in first, but out of 2.
So we are getting the Twisted Mansion bomb coming out.
Dodging TM.
No, you can't.
Story
if
today.
It's picked, it lands on it every time. Like it actually, like it just auto picks it. Like the game's actually glitched.
First 3 races, I think every match TM's come out.
Yeah, well,
I guess that's what happened.
Did have 2 huge races on TM.
Did they win TM last week?
They won it. It wasn't nearly as big as the first race.
Yeah, because it was their race.
They did win it by like double digits. Second war too, but they have had the number on Twisted Mansion, so they're gonna look to capitalize on that here and go 3 for 3.
Mm-hmm. Shock not being too effective in the first 2 TMs today, I think. So
we see Tainan holding his ground here. It'd be interesting to see how the substitutes perform. Someone could have a huge chance to be the unlikely hero, like the Tony Walters and the.
Yeah, we see a bomb right here. Lanfi is holding on to. Oh, this is dangerous that he went for the coins. He has a great opportunity to bomb him. Maybe cue John to the right path, or I guess John's just gonna follow him. But it didn't look like anything happened. Sketch should be taking first here. I think John may have hit him. I can't really tell. Sketch has a bomb in first, though. Okay, Lanfi is in second right now. He's going to have to watch out.
Yeah, he's about to get the hands.
Yeah, because this bomb is
I
going to
think
be.
Tynan hit him out anyways.
It's not even
He can
in.
keep the bomb.
Yeah, it's not even a. John goes down 2 though. Top 2 is going to be out of here though. No, this is a what? Hello?
Ooh, that red skip
Yeah,
was
and
unfortunate.
and he
had
got
to get rid of the bomb.
It wasn't going to hit him anyway, it seems, but
Yeah, that was weird.
still kind of unfortunate.
Yeah,
And
that's
even
a
scary for
suspect
Tonk
red.
right there. We see Valor gonna be coming into thirdish or something. Something was going for Tonk right there. I think that's also. I think Flo is the
bomb in
warrior.
first.
Flo
Damn.
is I mean, to be honest, he kind of deserves it at this
Oh, he
point.
does. But still crazy.
I mean, he didn't even pull the first one in first either, so he just held it up there. So this is really scary for WF right now. Flo seems to be given no single F. Oh my gosh, Flo! Flo, you can't just do that, dude! You can't just do that! No, Flo is pulling into
That
first.
should not work out. That should
And the
not
TS
work
is
out.
coming out though, and I think Swift didn't seal the double. He thought he was going to take it. He has
He
a
got the double
going for
on his
Lamphy though.
thing, but
Swift's winning this race, and Valor's up there too. So was that a W? That has to be a WF shot.
Valor kind of got clapped a bit. WF
somebody
might
went
have
down on the line.
someone got clapped at the line.
Who got clapped on the line? I think they got 11th. Oh, it may have been Neo too. Despair kind of saving the race a little. It is only a slight WF
time,
but yeah,
it's still a good race for WF though.
Flo got last.
That should not have worked.
Flo got last, but like.
He's still the hero of the race, though, honestly.
Kind of, yeah. Like, he got the bomb out of first. Like,
I'm shook. That should not have worked out at all.
He just did not care, dude. He just drafted him. He's like, you've got a bomb. I don't care. I know you're not going to drag it on me because I don't think you want to lose first. And I'm going to just draft you. And I'm going to lag trail you kind of, but not really because that was actually just a clean hit. And wow. Interesting. I think that was like the most fun moment we've had so far. +2 race for WF, not as good as we were initially thinking. So that was not Despair in second. That would have been quite a dangerous turn of events there. And now they got to dodge the RWS, and they are barely going to do that.
Dodging it by a butt hair there.
We are finally above 150 viewers now. I assume that everybody's got the word out of Game 3. If we could get maybe like, I don't know if we could get like a 1-1 or something, but this is indeed Game 3. So whoever will be winning this race or winning this war will be taking MKU Season 8 home. So every play's importance is amplified right now, I would say. Like, that single act of trailing Sketch right there was actually so huge because it was looking like a solid DVP race up until that point.
Get to
red great play by Valor actually getting
Are you
to
on MKC stream?
For Roberto. Yeah, sorry. Thanks. I do not know what I would do without you. How is Valor in first right now?
Because he's a Chad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
He's gonna connect a red. Sketches could do some damage with this boomerang.
Decent trade right there. Watch out for the fire though. Theo holding on to first right now. I think Roberto actually outlined him there.
Yeah, Roberto's coming up pretty strong right now. You don't want to mess with that.
Mars pulling into the mid pack also. Gotta watch out. I think John actually just hit Sketch's green. People behind him right now. Going to be a missed boomerang throw, and this is not the item he wants, I think.
No, that was not.
Not by any means, but I guess he's just going to try to recuperate, get the coins, get the dodge,
for the
maybe bam up. Roberto has taken over first completely right now. That is actually huge for DVP right now because this was looking like a potential WF front run early on. So blue is out coming for Roberto right now. Saw DVP get a lot of blues earlier, but this may be a change of events. And now Sketch is trying to re-roll right now. He gets a bill and a star. Sketch is in prime position if they have shock right now.
And he's got pretty much the 10 coins back too. So
yeah, so Sketch is looking like he's in a really good spot right now. Slater is actually in first. Valor is going down to Neo's
He's going to get that 10th coin.
Has a star right now. Bill is out. Valor is not using a star notably right now. Swift is up here also. Roberto is up here. Roberto went down now. Sketch has a star in second right now. Definitely not what they want to see right now. So potential top 2. Oh, the horn comes in for Swift, but he will be getting Theo. Oh, the bomb comes out from Slater. But there's a blue also. What is happening? There's too much right now.
Sketch is destined to win this race.
Sketch is destined to win this race. There's another bomb. What is going on? No, Lampy's second right now. I think that's a good race for DVP still.
He might have grinded second. Actually, that'd be huge if Lampy took that second. That's actually
bottom 4 for WF. That's going to be a huge race for DVP still, despite the little bit of a mess at the end there. So DVP advantage right now.
Yeah, that was the Clown Fiesta.
Yeah. Game 3 definitely not disappointing so far, so going to be getting a moderate 28-point lead, I would say. After 3. Wheelies coming out from or from WF.
Sorry, I just kind of like got a little
Yeah.
hungry there.
Okay, calm down. it's just wheelies, dude. Come on. Now imagine that race if there was no blue at the end. Either like could have definitely been a very big opportunity for DVP to just kind of take off.
The trend is continuing of the team that's been dominating the front keeps getting the track picks. That's been the case the entire series.
The entire series.
It doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah.
So WF really needs to break up the momentum sooner than later, or they could let that ever so rare MKU title, very hard to achieve, slip out of their hands after being up 1-0. Be very devastating.
You don't get many of these opportunities. Like
you do not.
Period.
In fact, most teams will never even get one. So
yeah,
we want to capitalize.
Make the most of it
here, especially as an underdog team.
Flo actually getting the shroom early. That's going to be huge because Sketch has been showing the ability to hold first after the beginning Niska thus far. In all 3 games, actually, he's starting first, I think, every single time. So
yeah,
Flo getting to first. Yeah, definitely a big thing for WF right now. He's lagging just a little bit. He's going to have to watch out if he wants to play risky at all. Because I think he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was definitely not prepared right there. Unfortunately for Flo, he's not going to be ready for that cut, and DVP is just going to take that every day of the week. So Sketch back into first. He's been here for quite a bit on TTC so far. Now we got WF finally looking to bag right now. See Flo or Theo in 12th right now by a decent margin. So
yeah, they're going for that ban me baby, and they're really going to need it here if they want anything.
Looks like some people from DVP went down right now. Sketch looking pretty great right now.
Moved into podium position. Sketch is pretty much gone at this point.
Sketch looking to add a 50-point GP to start off this Game 3 match. Definitely having the finals experience may let off the nerves a little as you see hit the cut earlier, at least when it mattered. We're not going to talk about the garbage time one, but he's looking good right now. A blue is coming out. This could be the one thing that actually takes a Sketch out of the race. So Waluigi went down also. That is Valor in second confirmed right now. There's a bomb forward. If Valor has something right here, Sketch is defensive. That is 2-3 for WF and a red is
getting rid of that bomb was not optimal.
No shock is needed right now. WF is going to pull into top 2. It looks like. Oh wait, was that Neo in second?
For Berto,
I think that's 2 through 5 for DVP.
If it is, that's kind of GG. Yeah. Well,
maybe not
GG. It's only like race 4, but
like
that's a really good start for DVP.
Yeah, they had the 2-3. That could have been so much more right there. So
it could have, but you're gonna take what you get at any point. At this stage of the game, winning race is the winning race. So DVP does claim a 30.
Crucial for Valor to take home that first. Like this match would actually just high key be GG's if he did not get that first. So definitely some interesting races so far. DVP coming out on top for most of them. WF, if you're in their shoes right now, you just can't give up right now because I've said it before. If you are losing in finals, like the war is still technically winnable, like your odds of a title is still as high as they've ever been right now. Because like you are already here is the thing. You don't have to get through the season. You don't have to get through the semis. You don't have to get through the quarters. You're here already. Just one match to win. You're down 38. Like maybe it's a little rough right now, but you just got to take advantage of the opportunity that you are here right now. Never let up. And
if you let up in the finals, then you're just doing a disgrace to every other team that didn't make it as well.
We'll see what they have in store right now. Shock definitely would have helped them there, and they did not get it. There's not been too many shocks, it feels like. This war, DVP definitely getting more, but DVP deservingly getting more, I would say, because they're actually the ones who are actually going back for it.
Yeah, so definitely deserve to have more right now.
Yeah.
That's also the reason why they got more blue shells too the first couple games as well.
Yeah. Can't complain about the blue and shock count if you are not actively going back for it, so hopefully it's not too much of a shift in mentality for WF to be unable to adapt to it, but they've been just kind of playing 8U style cart this whole finals, perhaps season. I can't really speak on that because only got to play them once, but just definitely some food thought, I suppose. Anyway, Sketch is going to go back for Shock, it looks like right now. This is not a good look for WF still. Only Valor, who is probably arguably the best player, is the only one who's back here bagging right now, and he's building up. Like, DVP has bottom 3 right now, but if they have Shock, like, WF is screwed, and they do indeed. So,
Yep.
Sketch
is going to be a massive
pretty much
for
one, I want to say,
if for DVP.
Like, at some point, like, you have got to just go back and do the dirty work, and WF's just not doing it right now. And this top 3, like, you can complain about the Shock all you want, but you are letting them. You are letting them get triple, like, effectively over triple the odds of pulling it. So a change has to be made, I think, especially if you're going around picking the bagging tracks to begin with. So
yeah, this is a track where Shock is a huge.
There is a blue,
changer.
but it's definitely too late, I would say, unless there's like a red that just sneaks up like out of nowhere.
And that's going to be one of the easiest top 3s you'll ever see.
Yeah, that's about as easy as they come.
Maybe even top 4. Someone snuck up past Valor there. I'm not sure who it was. For all we know, it could be Neo, or it could be Neo for all we know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hope it's Mars for WF's sake, or Lanthy, I guess. Still commanding race for DVP right there. WF has got to do something different right now. This isn't working.
It is not working at all. They got
DVP,
that really good first game, and they've tried the same play style. DVP made the adjustments. It worked out. WF needed to counteract with their own adjustments, which they have not done, and it is showing that we're just getting a repeat of Game 2 at this point.
I hear that DVP's manager is a free agent after the season, if anybody's looking to pick him up, I guess. Do great in-game adjustments after the first match of every week. Apparently, DVP's win rate for the second matches have been well over 95%. Just can't up, but food for thought, I guess. So, anyways, you're actually just giving me crickets right now. That's rough.
Yeah. No.
Anyway,
I'm just kind of shook because like we're not gonna have one close game this entire finals. It looks like.
Hey,
and I'm a little upset about that.
Maybe if you jinx it, you never know. 60-point margin. DVP just getting another pick. WF kind of had their opportunity last race, but did not capitalize on the bagging track with bagging. So I'd say it's almost a detriment. Almost a detriment for WF at this point to be picking these bagging tracks if they're just not going to contest. Like it may have worked race 1, but you cannot trust that RNG every single time. Certain front runs are scarier than others. That time it just did not look like it was ever going to be, I guess, good for WF that race. I think the first time they played, like, it just looked like DVP was like not in good spots, and WF also had people like in the back. At that time it was just,
yeah, you got a sandwich there.
So I think I don't want to be like too crazy, but I feel like WF saving grace right now is if Mars can get by Despair, and he's not going to do that. So top 2 early for DVP. Sketch pulling the double reds. Roberto's got another one.
You get Sketch with the boomerang, but this red shell could hit Swift. No, it hits
and
Thing Unknown.
Okay, that boomerang was huge actually for WF right now. Where did that red go? Where did it go, dude? It kind of rage quit. Dude, okay, Swift does get redded. I was actually about to be mad for DVP, even though they've been up 6 and got the Shock last race. It's like, they kind of deserve that one. I mean, WF is in bottom 2 right now, but they are not in range. So they're pretty much just forcing themselves to muscle their way up, right up here.
Yeah, and it hasn't been working, and it doesn't look like they're planning on changing the strategy. And
yeah, Mars
war is over if they don't.
Yeah, Mars getting that hit on Twonk, but I believe he's the only one up here.
So
he can throw it ahead, but like Sketch is just gonna pass him. And if he does pass him, as we see, he has the green, so not worry at all. He's gonna take this red shell pretty easily, I think, or maybe Mars just won't even throw it, unless WF has something in their bag of tricks right now. Like right here, right now, it doesn't look like it either.
Bam, right here.
There it is! Good. There it is! Valor dodge!
So
I did not actually think it was coming. I think they TS one of their teammates. Valor's got to win this race. Another red comes in for Mars. Finally, they got a Shock. It looks like they're all coming up finally. Better late than never, I suppose. That's a bottom. That's a
4.
bottom a lot for DVP.
That is a absolutely
That is
massive
huge!
raise for
And that is a
WF. The
top five
eat.
We
got a war.
we got a game.
We got a game.
They got the shock. They did what they had to do. And here we go. Game 3, we're back.
Yeah, I still felt like they were kind of not that far back to get it, but they did end up pulling it. So
that may have been a little lucky, honestly, but this stage in the game, take what
this
you can
track
get.
pick
And
is
this track
absolutely
pick, this track pick.
Absolutely massive track pick here.
It feels like we've been seeing the winning team get their picks so much. Will it continue? Oh my gosh. Will it roll? It does! And holy
Woo!
moly.
Alright, this is huge.
This was literally a minute ago, this match was looking over.
My
24-point game.
Buttocks region was not prepared for that.
RWS gets picked. It is chance time for RWF right now.
Someone needs to take third box because it's always open. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bank is closed this time. All of DVP having to go wide there, it looked like. Man, I wish this was the script, Mike. But do you think look, man, we choked after game 1 on the cast and had to talk for like 10 extra minutes instead of break time. Do you think we have the technology to rig a match? Come on. We don't.
This guy can't even go off the MKC stream half the races. So.
Yeah, I'm literally on it right now, dude. Stop. Okay. All right, lap 2 is beginning now. Baylor is taken out. I don't know who's in first right now because I'm a little bit of a degen. If that is
DVP is breaking up these RWS spots very nicely, actually.
If that is WF in first,
it has to be.
It
has to be. If it's not, then that's just an RWS collapse.
Wasted opportunity. Flo trying to get that green on John. It's not going to connect. He's got to watch out for the red now. Now Sketches up here with a boo too.
Yeah, that boo could be lethal. They could do a boo to steal a trail to red shell combo on first.
Yes,
he's got the 50-50 boo shot right now.
50-50. And there goes the red. Well, he used the boo. The boo is out.
It's going to get him.
He got a red. He's going to hit
He must have had double protection because there's no other item he physically could have stolen than first places.
And we know that it's first now because Tonk did try to get the hit, and they do have a decent lead. A blue would be devastating for WF right now.
I would actually cry for WF if there's a blue
Roberto
shield.
does go down. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. What was that green? Did you see that? Where did that come from? He's going down at the end. Swift does go down at the end. There is fire, and he's going to get hit, but the boo comes in. Oh, and that's a top 3 for DVP.
Just like that. They wasted their opportunity.
It looks like he got hit at the very end. 4-5. 11, 10-11 at least. Making the damage not terrible for DVP. At the very least, this is better than like what we were looking at on SA.
I'm just gonna give a shout out right now to the Tainan sub. He's popping off right now.
Yeah,
coming in for
like
game 3.
It was the right decision, perhaps.
You haven't played MKU in a very long. You've been focusing more on real life. It's game 3 of the finals, like the biggest match you could possibly play in, and you just get thrown in like that, and you are doing your job in spades. That is very good. He should be very proud of himself right now.
Yeah,
especially if he can keep this going.
Yeah, especially keep up with the schoolwork too. That's the underrated aspect. Imagine actually being able to keep up with that and still put up numbers and performances such as this. That is quite impressive, I'll say that. So remember, everybody, academics is important. I should tell myself that also. I'm kind of choking RN right now. It's okay. We're still in the ball game though. We are still in it. And it will not roll over again. The trend continues. And I know before you say it, I switched over. Don't worry.
All right.
So potential dagger opportunity, I want to say.
Yeah, this is a dagger race material right here.
Yeah, this has dagger written all over it. It's going to take
that RWS turnaround is absolutely massive on DVP's
Ooh, 2
part.
DVP goes down early. The thing I'm worried about is WS reluctancy to go back for the bolt. I feel like they may have gotten They may have gotten a season-saving shock on SA right there. And I'm not sure they even bagged necessarily like to get it. So bottom 30 early for DVP could be a devastating blow if they were to pull the shot because, Mars is back here. I think at this point you're kind of like wanting... I think at this point, like, I can't really blame them if they don't try to counter bag because, like, they've got to make some stuff happen in the front.
Yeah.
40 to go. Like, you can't be, like, too warped and focusing on bagging because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So...
Yeah, it's just GG at that point.
It looks a little... Is
kind of playing a risky gamble here.
Is Tonka Roy?
He's a DK.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's right in front of me. Should have known that. So I believe Theo is in first. That's a nice screen from Swift. I did not even see him. Can't blame Sketch for getting hit there either. A lot of WF is actually in the front right now. I'm pretty sure they have
Sketch
first,
does
second,
get this
third.
boost, so if they do pull the shot,
that is triple reds. I don't know who those reds came from, but he will be pretty fended off from them with these.
This
low
key might be a top 4 for WF right now.
This is a top 4 for WF. I saw somebody get hit though, so I don't think it is.
The despair
Fire's
factor.
coming in.
Yeah, it's probably the despair factor.
Yeah, it probably is despair.
When is it not, dude? Honestly.
When is it not? Dude's actually just been a legend all season. See Lamphy back here. I think Mars is in the back also. Dude, it's got to be despair. They just got to keep him out first. They have to keep him out first. Like, if he gets second, fine. But we'll see. This is looking nice, though. Yeah, Mars is in the back. It's 100% despair. Blue was being held, I think, by Mars, actually. Roberto gets destroyed on the line.
Oh, that low key actually hurts.
They got top 4.
They got. Oh my gosh, despair. It was not despair.
Oh no, I think he got hit at the end, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know because Mars was holding.
He was definitely up there. He was definitely up there.
Yeah, maybe he was the guy.
He had to have been top 4.
He must have been the Wiggler that got.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 10-point game, and WF has all the momentum. We have a 10-point game. This is not a drill.
This is not a drill.
This is not a drill. That was a plus 30.
Oh my crikeys. I did not feel like the change was that good for plus 30, but they must have got some hard change with that top 4 right there.
They are on a 50.3 race swing, and that was even with a minus 16 race.
This track pick again is just absolute. Especially because DVP's been going for the shocks more. This track pick is actually the most important track pick I've ever had to look at in like the history of like life.
You're lying. You're lying. It was definitely that. It was definitely that RWS on race 3, dude.
Ooh, the timer does stop on Lamphy. He can
of course it did, dude. The team won the last race. When is
true? Why would I doubt?
We have got a no cheese, no RMC, no desert.
Yeah, I'm kind of
this match.
Yeah,
we're in GP3. Where have the bagging tracks been? We got a DEA, that was it, and we got a TM, but that's literally it's literally a 0% chance that it's not picked. So like you can't even like cry over that. So yeah, how is this so close all of a sudden?
That is the thing.
Oh my gosh, the L-Snam coming out. I think Tainan got hit. Despair's in second though for Shroom. You gotta watch out for him if he slips by.
Yeah,
you gotta hit that green, Theo. You gotta hit him. Oh, and Theo is going to go down, it looks like.
Again, it looks like teams are just trading punches on their opponents' front-running picks.
No, that green was really sus. And if that
now it's all DVP. It's all DVP now.
Swift. It's Swift. It's only him.
It's crazy on RWS.
WF has to.
WF cannot hold their spots. Mount Wario, DVP at top spots. They cannot hold it. Now WF gets the music park pick.
This is a top 5. This is a top 5.
And they're not holding it. It's absolutely crazy. These safe tracks that usually work well, the teams have just not been able to pull them to keep the lead.
It is time to go back to WF.
Needs to go for that shock. If they don't, it is high key throwing at this point if they are not going hard for that shock.
Swift somehow being able to infiltrate a little bit, not get hit by that red.
It's not going to be enough.
I think Roberto has actually gotten hit.
You need to do something here.
Red coming for Roberto. I'm not sure if he did get hit, but ooh. Rough scene right here. Swift is pulling.
Yeah, he gets stuck
but he has a red. He's just gonna be able to hit Valor. I think Mars is finally going back for it right now, but I don't even see any dodges for WF right now.
Yeah, they have not positioned themselves well this race, and
not at all. And Sketch is just massacring them right now, and Sketch has a star on top of it.
There's the blue shell for starters, but you're gonna need
Valor.
And they also break the blue shell there. Tainan or Roberto. Or not
they definitely don't have it, I think, because they would have waited for Sketch's star. Now Sketch has an 8 on top of it also. They don't have anything. They have to pull it last second. If anything, Neo's back here. That helps a little. a little bit of stuff going on up front right now. Actually,
Yeah, we're getting some.
John got hit.
Whoa!
I don't know what's happening right now. I think this is going to be solid.
It's still a really good DVP.
Yeah, John's in the back right now.
But there was some interesting shenanigans at the line.
Mars got 6.
I'm pretty sure that's a good race.
2, 4, 6. That's not the dagger we were expecting.
Honestly, I thought that was the dagger, but you have despair in first, so that's like low key like a mini dagger already. But
yeah,
like
that's only a +8, folks. 18-point margin is still very doable. 3 to go, 18 points. Everything in the world on the line right now.
It's only 18 points?
18 points. We are at 190 viewers right now, close to the 200. Ping everybody, I suppose, in your clan chats. We got a close one. I'm not like this isn't. It's not guaranteed that we come down to the wire in a game 3 in any MKU season for Division 1. So we have the opportunity right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad
game
that we're
3 alone is hard enough.
Game 3 is making it worth. So
yeah, if it steeps up like this, imagine
all
if
the
it's
troops.
Yo, what if we just get stopwatch overtime?
Yo, OT though.
I will actually pop off so hard.
Dude, I will gladly be late.
Yeah.
Like
we'll actually have to switch streams.
OT.
I'll get noise complaints if we get overtime.
Imagine the OT. It picks Ed. Finally, the switch in what we've been.
Our boy Ed, dude, popping
Yeah,
off.
our boy Ed from Ed, and Eddie is coming out for race 10. First time today, I believe. I think we all kind of want the OT today.
I would, yeah, that would.
Can you imagine OT
honestly,
for a D1 final? Could you imagine
I probably
that?
shouldn't say it, but like it would legit make me wet, like straight up. I probably shouldn't say that, but like
you definitely shouldn't. But like, I guess we can let it slip this time.
Okay.
Like, dude, it's D1 finals, dude. The defending champs versus the team wanting their first ever major title. Like, it doesn't get much better than this. Ooh,
yeah, you
Sketch. Gotta watch out there.
Sketch does get bumped off by Lanfy there. We got Lanfy was definitely working on his butt muscles there the last week or so. We were able to push him off there.
We are at 197 viewers right now. We are right about there. Pretty good numbers for the finals right now. We were down to only about 100 before this match started, so the word has definitely got announced about how interesting this one is.
That was like low-key a really hype banana dodge by Sketch before the glider also. Like that was actually kind of hype.
Yeah, shout-outs.
I'm just going to point that out.
WF is controlling the front right now.
Yeah,
this is definitely a track where shocks are very interesting. Roberto's holding the blue right now, too. We'll see who's actually in first based on what's happening there.
Flow's back here
now. Bomb and Flow.
I'm assuming Sketch is going to stop to try. Oh, that was not.
This may be DVP. I think this is DVP in first. Yeah, and John in
he's holding the
third.
Blue.
Yeah, so Valor's just going to have to watch out right now. Luckily, Flo should know that the blue is in play right now. Roberto getting hit, that's going to be devastating for him because he's going to be stuck in the back right now. And we don't know what It looks like
WF's controlling literally everything after first.
Yes, and
right
John
now. And you already know it's the despair factor.
If they have the reds, dude, if they have the reds, John is back here. They got to hold those reds to the end. If they communicated well, there's a really good opportunity here. Flo is going to be getting... Wait, what did Flo do? And Lanfy's down. Twonk is up here in a star right now. JVP definitely doesn't.
Off right now. This kid's actually a legend. Yeah, Twonk's actually a legend right now.
Red's going to come out for Swift right now. Oh, no! We didn't space it!
Oh, you hate to
see it. You gotta space those.
The
blue is coming out. He does get to spare out at first, though. So Sketch is going to be taking the cut right now. Oh, he's going to mess it up just a little, and Swift is going to pull the first right now. That is a winning race for WF.
Is it? I don't know. Do we know the
spots? Yes, it is. That's bottom 2. That's 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Oh, that's actually a really good race for WF. We legit could be tied right now. Like,
we could actually high-key be tied, and I'm just waiting for the score right now. He's inputting, typing right now. I got to react as it happens.
I think it's high-key a tie at this point.
Like, I've got the game sense that it's really close to an 18 right now if it's not an 18. Like,
yeah, I'm looking for that hot, sexy 18. My jersey number, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I think we had a score mishap, actually.
We may have had a score mishap.
I'm actually kind of shocked right now.
Ooh, I don't think we did.
It's up dose.
I think
puntos.
Yeah, she got tossed. You looked at the race score of the last one.
But so
everybody make fun of Shiga.
Up by 2 points.
2-point difference,
2 races
dude.
left.
WF with the advantage, though. If they can get DHC here, dude. They do.
They
We
get
haven't
green
seen
castle. They
consistency.
get the green castle.
We have not seen consistency on run tracks at all, but like you still want them, obviously. So, whose season is this?
And no,
Whose season is this?
Technically, officially
actually
come
see the
back from like
score.
a 60-point deficit. By the way,
If somebody can actually like confirm the score right now, like that would be huge, honestly.
This is
Jack.
where
Looking at
men.
you, shitty guy.
This is where boys become men. Someone's
Yeah,
going
right
to
here.
be the hero.
Swift doing a good job to hold first right now, but Sketch is going to get a shroom early. Going to pull into the first place right off the bat.
Yeah.
But WF's right behind him right now. He's got to take this double and like survive the onside of Reds. WF's going to go tight also.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. This is going to get a little
Trail
spicy.
off, though, that was huge, but he's defenseless now.
Yeah, that
And I
was
think
huge.
Baylor just
trail.
may have outlined him, and Baylor gets the trail and flow
Oh!
as a second.
That was a massive trail by Baylor there.
Massive trail, the great lines coming out
That
from
me
Baylor.
just looking at the camera,
me
dude. I'm telling
stealing
you.
lives right now at the most crucial of times. WF controlling the front right now. Roberto is bagging right now. DVP bottom
No
3.
one's near shock
This
distance.
is
in my
not
opinion,
good
though.
shock distance right now. So
Yeah,
we're
someone's
going
got
to
to
see
stop back.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we're
Tonka
seeing
Roberto's
the DKs.
back right now. WF is sticking to
Roberto
their
doing
guns.
God's work right now. If he
God's
pulls
work. He
it.
gets the bill though. He may have got the tragic golden bill combo right now.
Oh, that is actually disgusting.
This pack's a mess right now.
We see Despair
I
slowly
don't know.
getting up there.
Where's Valor right now?
I couldn't tell you.
Valor got hit out though.
Oh, Valor's like 18th. What the?
So Flo is in second right now. I don't know who's in first.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
watch
I
out for the
would
boom.
say
He
Despair,
has
but
to-
he's right there, so it's not.
Yeah, it could be Mars.
What if it's Lanfy?
Dude, Lanfy's right behind, so it's not him. I think it's Mars.
I'm just brain dead. If it's Mars, the leader bringing home the hero-ness,
Dude, yeah, dude.
you actually couldn't write a better script than
You
that.
could not write a better script.
Right.
It
is Mars.
Oh, it is Mars, dude. If Mars
That
wins
red
this race,
trail
I'm
almost
convinced.
comes up
Oh,
massive.
Flo has the trail also,
Flo,
dude. I'm
Flo
convinced.
could be doing God's
Dude, like,
work as the sub.
I literally
John?
would know if it was, but I'm convinced that like it's scripted right now because like this is too perfect. There's
Sketch
so
does
much
go
WF
down
right
by
now.
something. We got a lot of WF. Sketch does
Neo is
connect the
up
boomerang
here. He's
on
gonna have to
Lanfy,
watch.
which is
He's gonna have to
huge.
watch his fire though. Swift is
Yeah.
up there also. Sketch kind of going off road. He's gotta watch
John
the
got
boat.
hit with the bomb or
John
something.
got hit by something.
Yeah, John gets hit
Lanfy's
again.
down
Sketch gets
also.
hit again. Lanfy does get down, but you're gonna
Last
take it
second
2
shot
for
coming
1.
in, but this is a lot of DVP back
You're
here.
gonna
Lanfy,
take
the
it
only
2
one-
for 1
WF is
any
taking
day
the
of the week.
lead with a top 3, 6, 7, 10.
WF
This
is not
could be
messing
their
around. They
moment.
have officially come back from -60.
They've come back
and they
from
are
the
one
minus
race
60
away
deficit. They are
from
one
punching
race
the first
away.
ever super major championship. Absolutely bananas. This
How
is
good- how-
crazy.
I'm so happy for Mars right now. Like the job is not done by any means right now, but to just
You just took the
Like a
lead in the
poker
bottom,
right
but you just took the lead in the top of the
he
ninth,
has
and
not
now you
been
got to
WF
close it out in
runner,
the
but
bottom.
my goodness, there could not have been a better time for him to hold on to that first place right there.
That is
No
the most
shot
important
coming out right
race
now.
Mars has ever had in his entire life.
Yep.
Other
Still
than
one
this,
more to go. That
potentially.
was like plus 24 for
That-
WF.
they
They're
got
up
22 point
22 going into the last race, and DVP is just going to have to rely on cheese at this point.
WF's thinking hard on what they want here.
Yeah.
They're going the Grumble without Lenkos. The proof it was not CB Jeans in play.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy, dude. High key, I'd just like to throw out like the Moo Moo Meadows or something, just because like who's getting shock on Moo Moo Meadows?
Yeah, it's literally the hardest track to get shock on.
Like, we're gonna have to see. It looks like the script maybe no, it's not. It's
Whoa.
picking the one Grumble on the bottom row in WF. It's had their win probability perhaps jump above 80%, let alone above 50% for the first time since like the match has started, or since the I guess beginning of game 3, I should say. Plus 22 for WF. We are at 210 viewers. Last race of MKU season 8, unless there is
Imagine
other
just
divisions
being
going
in
on.
this
But
war right now, these guys must be
yeah,
shaking.
the pressure
One
is
more-
like
The pressure,
limitless pressure right now. We've never seen a game 3.
Like
in
I feel the
finals.
pressure, and I'm not even
I
playing.
feel
that,
it, dude, and I'm not even
I'm physically
playing, dude.
shaking. I'm physically shaking
Plus
right now.
22 is the magic number for OT. A plus 24 race would win it for
They
DVP.
don't even mention OT at this point. My heart.
OT,
couldn't-
dude. Oh, dude, OT. Oh my gosh,
It would be
I
hype. It would be
could
so
not
hype.
handle it.
A
Sketch
sketch does
is
get hit
going
by the
down
green.
to that green.
Sketch is going to go for the
DVP
shock. It
has
looks like
controlled-
Baylor's going to contest.
DVP
like
has
that move by
controlled the.
Baylor.
Oh, Sketch stole the box. I think he gets a blue too, and that's gonna be coming out. Oh my gosh, I'm actually starting to shake myself too.
Yeah.
It does not
Just
get much
dodge the
better than this.
Potaboo.
This match 3 is not disappointed. DVP has been in firm control of this set. since the beginning of, since perhaps the midpoint of match 1, and WF has just brought it all the way back.
Sketch is
from
trying to do
60
God's
down.
work right now. He does get the
He's
golden.
got to get it. John is in first, which is worth
John
noting.
is holding down the fort. Yep. He might have just got hit out actually as we speak, but there is a D. Oh, no, it was just
yeah. Oh, the Bill and then the A. That's not what they want.
Yeah, it's not the worst you could get, but it's close to.
One the Royce spun out right there. There's a lot of. I think DVP has control of the front right now. It's just they've got to get a gigantic race. Sketch has got to catch up. If he gets the shock, that'd be even better. And Sketch is gonna.
Oh, he's stuck with the blue.
This blue is
actually a terrible blue shell.
Like in Neo's back here, he has to throw it.
Yeah, he has to.
He has to throw it.
You have to.
Like you cannot like. They have to get like a top 5. He throws the blue.
Throw it. It's a smart play
John,
for them to
this
throw
is
it,
indeed a good play, even though DVP is in first right now. They just have to do it because Sketch has got to get up there right now. And maybe he has a horn because we saw another horn in play.
We do get the gold, and it looks like it's going to be a shockless
I think John
race.
had a horn. I think John had a horn, so it was like optimal anyway. But Neo and Sketch have got to catch up right now. They cannot be in the back right here. DVP is top 2. Valor's in third right now. That's huge for them right now. Bill's coming up right now. I think
Sketch needs to make this cut here.
I think that WF had enough.
I think
but maybe
WF
not.
Punched. I don't know. This is going to be tight.
2-5. I think that is enough for WF, but we're going to have to wait for the calculation.
I'm actually shook. I'm shook. I don't know if it was enough.
We're waiting for the numbers right now. It's going to be an unofficial result either way. I think there were no DCs. I'm doing the print screen right now. Sketch going to be getting the finals MVP. Looking at the chat right now.
MVP did everything they could that last race. And the
numbers are coming in.
I'm actually crying. Like, I'm actually in tears right now.
I think WF had it, but that was still a good race for DVP. I'm adding the numbers up right now.
WF are your MKU Season 7 World Champions.
Season 8, but still, that is a plus 12 margin, I believe. And WF is taking it home. Congratulations to World Friend. An amazing comeback. And holding on at the very end there to take MKU Season 8. Dude, I've got to go, but let's interview Mars. Get him in here.
Yeah, I got this man.
Hang him, get him in here right now.
Absolute grind by WF
the best
to come
final
back.
I think I've ever had the privilege of
those first 2 games are high-key resident, but like...
that game 3, holy moly.
That was literally scripted better than a movie. Like,
WF is your
M. Night Shyamalan couldn't even, like, freaking write that. Like, that was crazy. Absolute insanity right here.
Yeah, I don't mind. Get Mars in here, honestly. I don't care. He can speak all French, all I care right now.
I don't care. I just want reaction. This man in here.
What a final, dude. What a game 3, I should say. Oh my goodness, that whole game 3 did not disappoint. Like, I don't even care if you upload the VOD and it's literally just game 3. Like, even the first GP, like, we had moments like that silly TM race of, like, the flow, like, green or something, the trail and everything.
Oh, my body was not ready for that.
I'm actually shaking right now. I can feel my body. It's, like, not, like, holy crap, dude. I can't believe that. I didn't even play. Dude. I wanted it for them, but still, what a showing for DVP, having the dominant match too. But wow, I'm at a loss of words, dude. I'm actually at a loss of words right now.
I'm actually like, it just makes me feel really good inside that like Mars is the one who provided that front run on Hyrule Circuit, which just like. That hit me on a deep emotional level.
Yeah, that was special, dude. That was so special.
That was a moment I won't forget.
Yeah,
even though I wasn't my team.
Memories have been made today. WF captures our first super major title, and you could not have made like a better story for them, honestly, at the end there.
Yeah, that was the most.
I'm
that's
convinced.
The best way you could ever win.
That is like actually like the.
I'm pretty sure. Like I'm gonna be disappointed if no one in WF gets an eviction notice from a pop off. I'm actually gonna be kind of pissed. But.
Oh my goodness, dude. Still, shout out to DVP on an amazing 2-season run, winning I think their conference in both, getting a title out of it still.
Vertex.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Still though,
they did win the conference here. They made the big upset last year. They made the finals again, and were one race shy of grabbing the second straight title.
you really can't ask for you really can't have a better guy than for this to happen to than Mars. Also, he has been with WF for so long now. I think the low estimate is 6 years for me. I remember the days back in MK7's Prime League. World Friend was just that Division 3, which was the bottom division back then. Division 3 team. They were just kind of there, but who would have thought that they would make the grind? Got so much better through the years. Makes it all the way here and just delivers a comeback with Mars leading the way. And I'm still so shocked that was such a good ending. I'm so happy for Mars and WF finally getting the justice I would argue they kind of deserve at this point. So
yeah,
I ran
chance on the Mars interview, or
dude, I'm hoping. We're waiting right now. He's probably celebrating his teammates.
Yeah,
I can't blame him. I ran some probability numbers on week 14. I think I had WF at less than a 10% chance at winning the title back then. But it does not matter anymore. The check mark has been added for the WF title. Mars, I finally got a DM from him. He says, my English level is not very good, guys. I'm going to say we do not mind at all.
So you can even give all your answers in French? I honestly don't care.
Yeah. I'll say, if there's anything you would like to say, what would like me to say for you on the cast? I think Mars is going to be passing the interview. Just does not have the best English abilities, but I asked him to perhaps give a quote. We're not sure if we'll get it, but we'll have to see. Is Sparks online? I'm not sure. I don't know if he is, but everybody's wanting the speech right now. But he's typing up something right now. This may just be it for us, but well, don't end the cast yet, of course. But
I'm still shook, by the way.
And we got a message from Mars. Says, honestly, it's okay. I got nothing else to say except congratulations to all the teams in Division 1 and well played DVP for the final, and it was so intense. With a smiley face at the end, so obviously Mars, so happy for him. If you're listening, WF and everything, go celebrate. You all deserve it.
You should high key also. You should high key hit up Stone on Twitter for a Stone pick. Also, I highly recommend. Just throwing that out there.
So, I think that's all we have for now. The humble words coming in for World Friends leader Mars. They have finally achieved something that they have not achieved yet before. But biggest congratulations to them. Oh, they said that Valor is coming in for the cast, so I guess we can drag him really quickly. I'm going to have to leave very soon, but we can get him in here really quickly. Hey, Valor, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Congratulations, first of all. That was actually an amazing finals.
Yeah, thank you.
We were kind of bored on the first two matches, but that game 3 made up for it.
Yes,
so, congratulations. That was awesome. 60-point comeback, first title for WF. What are you feeling right now?
It's a good feeling. It was very close, but we managed to win the fight. Vas-y, quoi. Ouais.
So,
yeah.
I guess a quick other question before I got head out. Maybe Teeples can ask a few more, but
yeah.
SA, you guys are down 60. You guys get a shock that changes the entire war. We didn't even think that you had it. We were like,
this shock saved us.
Run
we had dodge. We was able to target them. It was incredible. Top 5. We just
changed everything.
Come back at this moment.
Well, I think the chat is quite happy for you guys to be able to pull it out. We're surely stoked to see a great final there. Teeps, if you have any other questions, I suppose, you can go right with it.
I don't know, I'm honestly just still shook.
It was so good, dude.
Yeah, it was just nice seeing a comeback of that caliber on a team that's been on the grind for years.
So many
On
new
end.
teams winning tournaments recently. It is insane.
Yeah.
We've
Our
had
leader, Mars, is very happy. Mars
Yeah,
is
he
very
deserves.
happy.
So yeah, he
Yeah.
held
Yeah.
down the fort on Hyrule really well
Yeah.
to give that final push.
storybook ending from Mars. Could not be more proud for him. So
Hmm.
I don't know what else there is to say. Cinda, I know you're somewhere. Make sure this gets archived and uploaded to YouTube immediately. I'll be so mad if like this was, if this cast was lost. I'd get on that like literally today. Thank you, Valor. If you have any final words, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was an amazing match, and to watch the final in IT. Donc, voilà.
Yeah, we're excited for you guys to get to watch the cast, of course. So
Ouais.
definitely do that later. Of course, go celebrate.
Yeah. WF is very happy now. So,
Mm-hmm. So
bah,
I think that
voilà,
may be
quoi.
all we have for now. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. Congratulations again to WF DVP on a great run as
Yeah,
well.
thank you. Okay.
And we'll all see you for the next tournament.
Yeah.
Easy win.
Good night. Go celebrate.
Easy win.
Thank you, Baylor.
DVP.
Baylor is gone. Thank you all for watching. I think that's it for now. We'll see you later.